Hello, everybody. We are back once again with the Limbus Company. Limbus is live. Limbus is here, and there's actually some new news that I received upon booting up the game. So, I got a little bit more lunacy. Why, you may ask? Because there's actually a thing in the notifications. Lobotomy ego in the name of love and hate Don Quixote and Don Quixote electric screaming ego error and subsequent measures. Hello, this is Project Moon. We have identified an issue regarding love-hate potency for Lobotomy Ego in the name of love and hate Don Quixote and Don Quixote Electric Screaming Ego. The following are the effects of the error and the subsequent measures to address it. We initially intended to maintain the current state as is without correcting the issue because we wanted to avoid making it appear like a nerf. However, we have realized that the more skills that consume love, hate, and charge count are used, the potency could grow excessively fast, so we intend to correct this issue. So, essentially, what happened, yeah, there's a lot here. So essentially what's happening is that, as you can see, so it's gonna go, yeah, skill changes right here. So on her skill 2, it's gonna give more, so before is here, on use, deals 6% damage for every love, hate, max 30, and then up type 4, it's deal 10% damage for every love, hate, max of 50. Essentially, they're buffing Miss Lady over here, Don Quixote. What is it? 7.5% damage for every love, hate, max 30. And then on up type 4, it's 12.5% damage for every love, hate, max of 75%. And then they also, on her skill 3, up type 3, 3 plus 11, 3 plus 11 hate, up to, it was previously a max of 75. And then on up type 4, it's now a max of 100%. And then they also changed, from what I read, it also seems like they changed it so that her unique charge is actually like affected by stuff, like affected by like by gifts and stuff like that. Hold on, let me go to her real quick. I don't know if the changes took place already. 10% damage, max of 50. Yeah, because that's a max of 50 right now. So I think the changes are yet to come. Oh no, wait, hold on. Plus max 100. Oh no, I think the changes actually went through. Either that or I'm stupid. I think what they did is that they buffed her positive coins, which is pretty nice. I'm fairly certain. They said that it was on her skill 2, no? Sorry, cause Uptai, yeah, her skill 2 with Love Haya, Uptai 4 gets max of 75%. I don't know. We'll have to. I don't know if they actually did like buff it today or if it's, you know, something else. But we're just gonna go ahead and keep pumping on through the story. I built a trimmer team for myself yesterday. I was just doing like a lot of uptying and a lot of leveling up, so I have that now. But here we are at the beginning of the boss fight of the dungeon, so we're gonna go ahead and get that done. Yep, Honglu will be fully healed and everything. Effective affinities. Yep. So we're just gonna go ahead and use our usual suspects. Do Gregor, you, or no, you. And it's you, and yeah. Alright, Honglu is needed as a fixed member. And then we can go with the sinking as like backup. Okay. Let's do this. We got this, chat. So from what I can assume, I think we're gonna have to fight Gubo and Hung, whatever his name, whatever the other guy's name, the other Jia family guys. Oh, we got Chiyu. Jia Chiyu was waiting for us, just as Honglu had predicted. We couldn't tell how long he'd been waiting for us in here, as he didn't appear to be even remotely tired or angry. He only regarded us in that same collected silence we remember seeing from the day we first met. How nice of them to bring us all together. Isn't their intent quite obvious, gathering all of us in here? They're telling us to rid ourselves of the trouble of finding each other and determine who comes first among us.
among us.
Still your insolent tongue, Jiahuan. You possess not even an inkling of the path ahead. You have taken that name for a better purpose than to assume such a boorish display of vanity, have you not? The tension was palpable. No one was going to make the first move. There was Jiahuan, I think, who's always been hostile toward Honglu and us. Then there was Jia Qiyu, whose innermost thoughts we couldn't hope to grasp, but most likely harbored much anger toward Honglu and carried the torch of vengeance for his family's destruction. Look, there's something written up there, Ishmael whispered. A question written in large red letters. State the virtue of the family hierarch. The virtue? Now, we have the top 3 candidates all gathered in this room. Are we about to find out the winner of this game right here, right now, right in this room? So, with the gravity of this particular situation clearly communicated, let's try something completely different this time. Different, but most appropriate for the ceremony of selecting the next hierarch of Hongyuan. Behold the wall and ponder the question. This is the time for our finalists to debate the very question at the core of the family hierarch evaluation. Whoa. We are to engage in a dialogue? Hilarious. Had enough of the bloodshed, then. Shall we end this game with a sophisticated little confabulation of the sanctimonious virtues instead? Might as well put a bow on it, why don't you? If the opponent accepts your argument, perhaps you could indeed flex your rhetorical muscles and finish the second round with a parlay of words. But wouldn't you like to know what happens if you can't? Changes absolutely nothing. Simply return to what you've been doing for this entire event. Take or be taken. Grab as many coins as you can. But all of this was but the host's suggestion, nothing more. If either Jia Qiyu or Jia Huan decides to attack us anyway, we'd have no choice but to fight them. What now? However, Jia Qiyu only wordlessly gazed up at the writings on the wall. What now, brothers? Honglu asked casually. I have to start thinking about every permutation of events that could happen from this moment onward. What if he decides to ally with Jia Huan and take us out? Wait, no. Someone like Jia Qiyu might not even have to ally with anyone to destroy us. Which means that for us to come second, at least one of them must be eliminated. There is a possibility that forfeiting the game now could result in us placing third. However, what must also be considered is that outside this room there are other candidates who have collected a similar number of coins as we have. It is possible that there are additional coins to be collected, the sum of which may be greater than our current sum. A small variable, but a risk nonetheless. Yeah, but the biggest problem right now is that the only other clan that's aware of the Golden Bow currently ranks higher than we do. Not only are they aware of it, it's probably the whole reason they're participating in this game. At this point, they might as well have already obtained it if they were to forfeit now. The ideal scenario would be for Jia Qiyu to utterly destroy the Encope forces, take all their coins and eliminate them from the game, but... Damn it, I can't strategize without knowing what he's thinking. He is impenetrable. Otis, of all people, appeared completely stumped. This certainly does not bode well for our plan. That big fella, he's not much of a talker. Seems to be the kind of guy who prefers to destroy his way to success than to talk things out. They've given us a platform to parlay. Thus, rightly, parlay we shall. What Jia Qiyu said was a surprise to us all. Now that's unexpected. You're gonna play along with this meaningless game, Jia Qiyu. The long years spent away from Hongyuan must have been quite smooth sailing for you.
Are you giving your body the water
it
needs
hydration.
to keep you healthy?
Oh, thank you, Artemisu. I love me some water. There was loneliness and impecuniosity, but it was indeed smooth sailing. I was deprived of those who would stand with me, for I was wanting in the fortune with matters of people. Thus I sought out the new, embraced them, and learned much. I don't know just who you could have possibly met and learned from out there, but your ambitions have certainly inflated. I met this Zhao of the Wang family on my way here, and he, whom we had all known to be quite clever, was sitting alone without coins, waiting for his elimination to be confirmed. And do you know what he said to me? That he had already given all of his coins to the one who should have them. That he'd already achieved his victory in this game, as he'd already given his coins to the one who deserves them most before anyone who does not could claim them. I was tickled by that insolence, so I thought to separate his head from his torso, but the Heisho of this evaluation site leaped in to protect him. Jia Qiyu, why would you seek the Wang family's alliance now of all times? Alliance? Quite the lofty phrasing for what that was. I had merely discerned what he deemed to be good, and promised that I would make it so. What is good, huh? What could you possibly have after having essentially severed yourself from Hongyuan for years to offer him that the Wang family doesn't already have? Fine then. I'll play along with your game for now if you have something to say, then say it. Jia Huan gave Jia Qiyu a sarcastic grin as he leaned against the wall. To ask one to state the virtue of the family hierarchy is to ask one to state what it is that Hongyuan, soon to be under the lordship of the new hierarch, needs the most. I saw naught but two kinds of people as I was raised in this vast yet confined room they call Hongyuan. Those who kill and those who die. To dissolve this vile distinction, to restore to the righteous path this land's trajectory of history, dyed crimson with the blood spilled in the name of our selfish avarice. We need these two virtues, humanity and propriety. Your words are utterly meaningless. Do you seriously think that the people who clamber around every restructuring day to secure just enough room for them to live have any care left to give about either of your pretentious virtues? What Hongyuan needs is simple and pragmatic, the power to dominate and the administrative efficiency to wield it, not to mention the ability to maintain the constant upward growth of technological innovation to keep up with the other wings. Unlike the other two, who seemed to be more engaged in this debate than I'd expected, Honglu kept his aloof silence, as though none of that was of any interest to him. This seemed to irk Jia Qiyu, who turned to look at Honglu. Speak, Jia Baoyu. Dare speak your mind. What does Hongyuan need? Don't treat him as though he's on the same scale on which we operate, Jia Qiyu. He doesn't even know what he needs, let alone what Hongyuan needs. This is a waste of time. He does not even possess an ounce of ambition, nor the heart to bloviate meaninglessly about his purposes. Yes, Brother Huan is right. How could someone like me even dream of participating in such a grand discussion of great causes? I will not formulate my judgment of you based on conclusions Jia Huan or anyone else in Hongyuan has drawn. They will be heard, indeed, but my way is forged only by the answers that spring from my own deliberations. Thus, Jia Baoyu, do not allow the judgment of others to guide your tongue. Jia Qiyu replies sternly. Honglu looks toward the ground, somewhat taken aback, before looking up at Jia Qiyu. Would it not be much more productive for you to tell us more of your thoughts, big brother? Just listen to him. To reply to my lord's question with such a fatuous query signifies that he lacks the vision to perceive the grand picture. Oi, this ain't the kind of question you can just pop out for an answer, is it? Don't put him on the spot. Give him some time to... Do you still fail to realize which party among those present wields the sharpest blade? Shame that you do not understand the significance of the powerful choosing to engage in rhetoric over crushing others with sheer might in times of chaos. That is enough, Zilu. I ask you again, what virtue must the hierarch possess? What does Hongyuan need the most? For a split second, Honglu's lips part. Oh, But they soon shut again, as though he was shaking himself from an illusion. Honestly, I have no idea what kind of answer you're looking for from me, brother. This was my first act of goodwill toward you, and quite possibly the final opportunity I may be able to afford you. Will you discard it regardless, blinded to its significance? Brother Chi-Yu, you must be anticipating something from me. Anticipation, is it? An imprudent anticipation begets nothing but despair in the face of futility, leaving nothing but a hollow heart in its wake. Even still, I have deigned to grant you my valuable time for that slim potentiality I once saw within you. And by doing so, I risk delaying everything that I have prepared for a long, long time. Yet, you still evade my every query. Oh, we're fighting the Heisho now. To swallow one's words when it is their turn to speak is to hide them. As you insist on stopping and veiling your thoughts, I am, perforce, compelled to act in a manner unbecoming of a noble man. It seems that I must dabble in your methods today, Jilu. As you command, my lord. I shall afford you neither the wherewithal nor the time to mask your ruminations. Bring forth a real answer. Do not let it languish behind your tongue. Well, I guess we gotta fight the Heisho now. Okay, I thought it was gonna be Gubo and Jia Huan, but it's Chi-Yu. Interesting. All right. Well, this seems to be. Oh, that's just a regular counter, not a power counter. Okay. I'll offset it then with Gregor so that he can do that. We have this, and then we don't need to guard with anyone else, so we can just go ahead and have everybody else just start going for the Heisho to attack him. Yeah, unopposed attack would be good, and then Honglu can attack. Hold on, this one has 2, this one has 2, this one has nothing because it's being countered. I guess I'll just attack this one, and then I gotta make sure that the counter actually goes through with you, and make sure that the counter goes off with you. Nice. Alright, let's go. Faust should be able to steal the attack, so that'll be good. Nice. Let's go, Ishmael. Nice, good steal. Ooh, that's fine. That's fine. Shouldn't be too much damage. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, Faust has got this, though. Yeah, you got him, Faust. Yeah, you get him, girly. Oh, she staggered. Nice. So now it won't be able to, now the enemy won't be able to, get that unbreakable coin. Yeah, you get him, Honglu. Yeah! You did a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Okay. That's good. We're starting to build up a little bit more SP, so hopefully we should be a-okay. Let's go ahead and continue stealing to build up the Tianju star with Faust, and everybody else can start going for the, these guys, I think. Just with skill 1s and stuff, just so that we can, Okay. Maybe I should have a couple more people go for the enemy as well. Oh, this one has a lot of speed now that I see it. Well, if they have a lot of speed, then maybe I can have Don Quixote attack this one, and then same with, unopposed. And this is supposed to be power counter. Who's supposed to be clashing with this one? Ishmael's struggling with that clash. Oh, Ishmael isn't supposed to be clashing, that's right. She's supposed to be going for this guy. Yeah, because these two are unopposed. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. See what happens. Faust should be building up SP pretty well. Nice. She is building more SP. Now she's gonna... Okay, that's unbreakable, which is fine. Okay, this is Ryoshu. And then Faust is gonna be able to steal this attack. She loses the coin again, but it's fine. She's only taken a little bit of damage, and oh my god. Oh, a reuse. Damn. Alright, only one character should die there. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, no one... It's gonna take a little bit for us to heal everything back that we were that we were given. So I think 10 Tianju Star is where Faust is gonna... I'm gonna go ahead and let Faust just continue to, Faust is just gonna go ahead and stay stagnant for right now. I don't want to get her any more of her Tianju Star because I think not that it's a waste per se, more so that I would rather save it for stronger enemies because these guys are pretty weakened. So we'll do 2 there, and then yeah, you can get that. Who was that? Who was clashing with this? That's Gregor. No, Gregor needs to clash with that. He needs more SP than Merceau has. Girl, you're at 28! How did you lose all your coins? Girl was at 28 sanity and she lost literally every single one of her coins. What are you doing, girly pop? Alright, come on, Gregor. Yeah, you got this, Gregor. Nice. You should be able to kill here. Nice. Cool. And he almost has enough poise for his guaranteed crit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, well, Don Quixote is in negative sanity mode, so that's helpful, I think? Helpful should be the right. If I can get her skill 3... Oh! Oh no, she healed sanity. Okay. Yeah, she healed sanity. So she's back up to regular.
Always remember Great Elizabeth.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. She ran out of Strider Mao, so we're gonna go ahead and get this. And then this is against Merceau. We'll have Faust take this. Gregor should be okay. I'll have Don Quixote actually clash with this so that she can build up a little more SP, and then everybody else will just go for the dead guy. And Merceau. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm kind of just stalling. If I'm being honest, I'm stalling for time so that we can heal up a little bit, because we have those ego gifts that we have those ego gifts that heal us and give us more SP. Yeah, every turn. So, ooh, this is a Clash Guard. What does Dante button do? Summon another Dante? No, it's like special skills that Dante learns throughout the Cantos. Oh, this is the Clash Guard. Okay. How many Strider Mao? Ooh, Faust. I'm gonna have to use skill 3 next turn with Faust, I think. Well, that's gonna suck. I'm sure it's fine. We'll have... Who's gonna clash with this? I'll have, Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's struggling, that's favored. Can Faust get that? You know what? No, I'll have Faust use it on them right now. And then everybody else can go for the other Heisho or... Yeah, Gregor needs to get his snake arms, so next turn I'll go ahead and have him do that. And I think, just in case Ishmael can go for this. But Faust does need to get more SP so that we can get the 10 SP for our other characters later. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now Faust is going to be back at 10 Tianju Star, so that'll be helpful. And she killed the guy in one shot, so that's good. Alright, on to the next fight. Or on to the next wave, I should say. Oh, we're just right off to Chiyu now. Does he have any minions, or is it... oh, it's Jilu and Chiyu. Okay. Alright, let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and pop a Fluid Sac really quickly, just so that I can heal my guys. Because now that she has the... heal 10 SP if target has 5+ Rupture, coin power +1, unbreakable coin, inflict Deathrite Impede? What does Deathrite Impede do? Hold on. I gotta check what he does. Oh, Jesus, he already has 30 sanity. When this unit loses other Deathrite stacks due to the condition, lose 1 stack max per 4 per turn. Its 0 stack gains 6 offense level down for the next turn that expires. Cannot gain additional stacks of this effect while it is already active. Interesting. First turn, heal 30 SP and gain a sliver of anticipation. He's not giving it his all. Lose 35 base offense level, lose 35 base defense level, deal 30% damage with unopposed attacks. Ends encounter when Honglu dies. Oh! Youch! Okay. After attack, heal 5 SP for every death rate on the target on hit. When the target's death rate is triggered, heal 3 SP for every death rate triggered. This unit's panic type. Okay. If target has 4+ negative effects, clash power +1. Ow! Deal 10% damage against targets with death rate halt. And getting Rupture triggered while this unit has 3+ bind. Lose 1 stack. When losing stacks, raise this unit's stagger threshold by 10. 0 stack, raise this unit's stagger threshold by Rupture potency on self, then expires. Ouch. Take minus 20% damage from targets with Death Ray Impede. And that's it. Okay, so there's that. Ryoshu can go for this. Yeah, Ryoshu can go for that. I think I'll have Don Quixote go for one of these. Yeah, Don Quixote can go for that. Ishmael can go for this. Gregor can go for this with its guaranteed crits. And then Merceau. Oh, Merceau is hopeless against that. And then Honglu can also go for this dodge. Yeah, I think... Yeah, this should be fine. This should be okay. That's my goat. Oh boy. Hello, what's up, Jamie? How are you doing? Okay. Fluid sack just so that we can get a little bit more stats and support. Nah, dude. We got Ryoshu up in this bitch. This is my goat right here. Nice. Decent damage from Ryoshu. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, he didn't get the coin. That's good. That only did 8 damage. Nice. Thank you, Chi-Yu. Very cool. I mean, he isn't giving it his all. I'm using this mainly just so that I can get the effects on Don Quixote, and so that she can get whatchamacallit, Magical Arcana. I believe Jilu is the same as before. Okay, and then Honglu is just gonna evade, which is whatever. That's fine. And Gregor, yeah, that's my goat, Gregor. Guaranteed crit. That's what we like to see. That's what we love to see. Okay. Now is the time. Ooh, now is the time where I can start using my assist defense to start stealing with the skill 3. So we'll have. Oh my God, Faust and Ryoshu are gonna be able to do major damage. Okay, so any attacks. I think any like big attacks that are focused on. Oh, Don Quixote has another skill 3. The fuck it, why not, dude? What the hell? Sure. Or actually, can Merceau? Oh, Merceau can take it. Okay, never mind, never mind. We'll have Don take the middle one then. The little middle slot. We'll take that. Hong Lu can just go for. Okay, Gregor. Oh, Gregor can't clash. Oh, he can clash with that one. What do we have? We do have Solemn Lament. Yeah, we can use. Hopeless? Really? Okay, what about his base ego then? Well, what would his base ego do? Needs 3 lusts, but. Okay, dominating, that's fine. And that was against Faust, so... You know what I'll do? I'll go ahead and just do this. Inflict Deathrite with Wayne. I'll take the Deathrite slot. You get that. This is against Honglu. Honglu, can he clash? Okay, Honglu can win that clash, and then this one is against Don Quixote. Yeah, we'll have Faust steal that so that she can get her skill 3. Nice. Alright, we're starting to... Okay, this isn't going to do as much damage because Ryoshu has the death ray on her, but we should be... I mean, we're doing pretty good so far, so this is nice. Oh, you know what I should do? Ooh, 290 from Faust. Not bad, not bad. You know, I should use Don Quixote's ego so that she can get the ego passive when I get the chance. Okay, not bad from Don Quixote. 182 is pretty good. She needs 1 more Magical Arcana. Ooh! Nice! Let's go, Merceau. Good steal, good assist defense, though. We'll say. Okay. Ishmael is just kind of here for support, mainly. Nice! Let's go! Let's go, Hong Lu! That's what we like to see. And then Gregor will be able to suddenly one day. Alright. And he's gonna get a guaranteed crit on this, I just realized. Alright. 32 crit. That's fine. The negative effects are mainly what we need. Bleed is pretty good, actually. This shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, that wasn't too much damage. And then Faust is going to be able to get this off, because that's my girl right there. We love Faust. Nice. Nice damage. Nice damage. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, she's using skill 3s now. Okay, we can go... Here, you know what we can do? We can... Now is the part where we can just start stealing... Now is the part with Faust where we can just start stealing, Oh no, she lost her Tianju star. Ooh. You know what? Merceau can take this. Merceau can take that. Gregor... Which one does the... Inflict 2 bind? Yeah, that's fine. We can have... Ryoshu can get that. Yeah, that'll be good. Dan Quixote can go with one of these. Hong Lu... dominating against that one. That's good. And then you... Which Hong Lu am I using? I'm using Fang Hunter. I have not... I actually haven't pulled any, like, good Hong Lu so far. So this is just kind of what I'm doing right now. He's not... You know, he's not doing great, but... Yeah, it's a pretty fun ID. Right. I did say that I was actually going to go for Love and Hate. Oh god. Okay, so which one was this? It was this dominating, and this is against Merceau. Okay, everything is covered. Everything's covered. That's fine. To be honest, Hong Lu doesn't have many good IDs. Yeah, it's I'm still waiting for his bad end ID. That's gonna release at the end of the season. From what I've heard, apparently he's gonna buff Heisho, which is really good for me. This Heisho Ryoshu that I'm using is a support character. She's my support character, so I'm not able to, you know. She's not my own, but I'm still using her because she works with my team right now. No crit from Merceau, which is fine. Yeah, Ooh, okay, that wasn't much damage, which is nice. And now it's time for Dan Quixote. Let's go. It's time for the longest ego in the game, using Ting Tang Hong Lu for the passive. Yeah, the passive is pretty good. And it's Gluttony Resonance too, so it works with a Heisho Faust. It's pretty good. I do have Heisho Rodion, but I decided to eschew her for the Night of Despair Rodion because right now I'm kind of doing like my Rupture team at first, and then I'm gonna have my Sinking team like as backup units just in case I need it. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, so Dan Quixote now has her passive. Youch! 5 damage. All right, let's go Hong Lu. That's my goal. Oh, okay, cutscene. Jia Qiyu does not give us even a moment to catch our breath. The unrelenting storm of strikes pummels Hong Lu and the rest of us to the ground, but he doesn't seem even remotely winded by that effort. But I could tell that this wasn't his full force. He wasn't looking to kill us here outright. Jia Qiyu awaits Hong Lu's answer, but it seemed that his patience was running low. If you're going to toy with them, why don't you at least hit them a little harder, hmm? I would love to watch you tear his useless head from his torso. Regardless of Jia Huan's snide remarks, Jia Qiyu only looked down wordlessly at Hong Lu, who was still trying to catch his breath. You have no answers, still? Hong Lu's eyes wander, like someone swimming through veils of time. What Hongyuan needs. But the silence continues, letting the countless moments in time to pass by unseen. Don't pretend like you're ruminating upon some great secret of the world. None of this matters to you. Hongyuan, Hierarch, why should any of that matter when all you care about is but a singular thing? You want someone to end your life, to cut off your head. But oh, you don't even possess the courage to do the deed yourself, nor do you have the persistence to struggle on. Jia Baoyu, what is true greed, if not that? Why didn't you save him? No, let me ask you a different question. Why did you save her, and only her, Jia Baoyu? Lin Daiyu, she was also supposed to be there at the event, with the Kong family. But instead, she alone was found hiding in some shed far, far from that building, wasn't she? Jia Huan, he always envied you. You knew that. You must have. His future in Daguanyan was more precious than anything you could have ever done. Anything you ever could have been. More than this dull, meaningless life you cling to. Brother, humans die. It's what they're born to do. It's naive to wish for an eternal blossom, because everything that blooms is destined to wilt away. Hong Lu stops himself. The sudden reemergence of his memory has put his reply to sleep, still and silent. And the familiar, aloof and cloud-like words fill the vacuum. Even if an answer to your question exists, What meaning would it have? In our lives that are but sparks that go out in the blink of an eye, what meaning would all this suffering, happiness, pain, and sorrow have? They'll all float away with the flow anyway. So, if Hongyuan needs anything, I guess it might need to find something like contentment in poverty and the joy of having principles. To not desire more, nor to discard what is given to us, and instead, to simply and fully accept the present. That must be the remorseless path to true inner peace, right? Even in poverty-stricken lives, if one finds contentment with what is given to them, they will find inner peace. I see. However, Jia Baoyu, I must doubt the truthfulness behind your words, for you do not know poverty. If you knew true poverty, you would also know that it is not something to be uttered so lightly with the insouciant smile of yours. None of us here in Daguanyan, neither you nor I, deserve to discuss it in the manner with which you have. Thus, I am compelled to believe that you are still not yet to give me a real answer.
He's right. You want us to just accept what's given to us? That it just is what it is? That's too wretched and pathetic for the poor.
Shadow draws over Jia Qiyu's expression as though he observes every hour that has been slipping through Honglu's fingers. And he remains patient. It seemed as though he was waiting for a reply he thought Honglu must rightly give. I will ask again. What does Hongyuan need? What is it that its people need? Those who are too busy dying, too busy living, too busy simply persisting, breathing.
What Hongyuan needs is...
The silence has grown.
You're leaving Daguanyan? After all those years, you keep your silence to the final moments of your departure. Not even a hint of an answer about that day. Why? Why would you stop smiling like that? Oh, I see. You buried it all. And I hope you'll never come back here again. Because you have abandoned me. You abandoned Daguanyan and Hongyuan both. Honglu's mouth opens and shuts again. Once again caging the words that ache to be let out. And his lips again assume the familiar arc. The same lonely smile that has seen far too many things they care about float away. Hongyuan needs a long life expectancy, fortune and health in both body and spirit. Wouldn't it be nice to live a long, fortunate life, free from any iniquities of the world from the beginning to the end of your existence?
You spew such hollow, worthless lies in place of the truth that you so nearly uttered. Let it out. Your truth. That is what I wish to hear. To be content with what is given to us, and to live a long life unburdened by sickness and worry on account of iniquities. They may both be answers indeed. If they were truly replies risen from the fathoms of your heart, then I would have accepted them and thereby drawn my conclusions. Ooh. Yet, I am yet to hear your answer. That answer hiding in the shadows of your hesitation. The answer that you buried deep within.
My lord, while there is effort, he is...
Withdraw now, Jilu. It seems that a brutal winter must come before I am to estimate the green within him. Oh, God. Reflect upon yourself. Exhume your humanity, your righteousness from deep within. Oh my god. And now it's just Jia Qiyu. So what does he have now? Ends encounter when Honglu dies. Begins the encounter with half the potency and count for the following effects if this unit had at the start of the phase. Okay. Every turn start, core and part gain 900 shield. When Honglu has dialogues, lose 300 shields per stack on Honglu. When Honglu has 3 plus dialogues, this unit does not gain shield for the rest of the encounter. Max stack 3. Turn end, heal 5 SP. When HP drops to 0 during the encounter, heal up to max HP. Activates as many times as this unit has stacks. This unit's panic type does not change. If target has 3 plus types of Deathrite coin power, and if in panic, reset to 0. Oh, he has a new status. Hold on.
My true heart
Honglu's skills gain +1 final power. On Clash Win, one ally, including this unit with the least HP, heals 5 SP. When an ally dies, remaining allies at turn end gain 1 offense level up next turn once per turn. So he has that now. So how does he get the dialogues? Okay. Faust has 1 left of Strider Mao. We can go ahead and have her start stealing more of the whatchamacallit. We can go ahead and have Faust start stealing more of her of the attacks with her skill 3, because she has her skill 3 available now. Okay. Let's go for not that one. Let's go for this Unbreakable. Okay. Hold on, I want to read his skill names. I ask again. Act not with impropriety. You will not meddle. Thunder Strike, Heisho, Mao, Link Strike, Blade Storm, and then Deathrite Deluge. He has so many skills, goodness. Alright, Gregor is at the point where he can start clashing, because he's at 45 and he has guaranteed crits. Don Quixote, oh, Don Quixote's at negative because she went into negative sanity mode, I just realized. She can start doing unopposed, and this is against Merceau. You know what? We're going to go ahead and use Pursuance for Merceau. And then this one is against Honglu. Honglu can steal this. These. Oh, you know what? I should have had I should have had Faust steal that, actually. You know what? No, let's just yeah, let's have Honglu take this one still. Yeah, we can do this because Faust will be able to oh, damn. She lost that, really. I thought she would have had that. I guess not. I thought the absolute resonance would have been enough. And she's staggered now. Oh shit. Ah, maybe I should have used Pursuance then. Ooh, that's bad. No, that's fine. That's fine. We can still get through this. We can still get through this. That's fine. Oh, Gregor! Dude! Are you kidding me, man? Oh my god, and Faust is dead. Oh my god, someone died because of that. Either that or they got staggered. Gregor, are you serious, dude? What is wrong with him? Ay, man. Okay, well now he's gonna go for Merceau. No, he's going for Faust. Of course he's going for Faust. Oh, okay, there goes Faust, but that's fine. We have a substitute coming in. There goes... Okay, Merceau is staggered, so we have 3 staggers. God damn, dude. Alright, fine, whatever. Jesus Christ. What is this? Prioritizes Honglu. If the target is Honglu, inflict 1 dialogues. On Clash lose, though. Well, what can I do? I have to win the Clash. Power guard that. Dawn is gonna corrode no matter what. She'll take that for favored. Do this. I don't know, dude. I mean, fuck. That was such a bad. Oh god, because both Faust and Gregor lost their clashes, we pretty much just got fucked over by that. I couldn't have done anything. Honglu is thankfully going to be able to get this. Oh, man. I'll have to have Merceau and Rodion use their Pursuance Ego next turn so that we can heal up. Because we are... Oh, please. Thank you, Rodion. Okay, so Rodion is going to go into attack mode. I think Merceau dies here. Yeah, Merceau dies. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to have Rodion use Pursuance so that she can go ahead and heal up everybody. Target fixed. Prioritizes target with the most types of death rate. Ah, shit. Well, I gotta use Don Quixote Beam then. It's... Oh, God, it's not gonna be too good, but it's better than nothing. Ryoshu still has Strider Mao. Heathcliff. Wild Hunt should be fine. Honglu needs to win clashes so that he can get his sanity back, and this is against Ishmael. Gregor... Gregor's A-okay. Gregor needs to get his, Oh, God. Okay. Hopefully this will be fine. Oh, my God. What a... Oh, God. So we need to wait for the skills when Honglu is able to clash with his, Chiyu for the dialogues. God. Nice. Good going, Honglu. Nice. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's okay, that's okay. Nope. Alright, let's heal up. Heal up with Rodion Zigo. Not gonna do much, but it's better than nothing. Okay. She's okay, so she heals. Don Quixote should be A-okay as well. Ah, man. This isn't gonna be as good as it should be because she's not at negative sanity, but we'll see what happens. Oh, man. Yeah, Arcana Slave! Let's go. Yeah, that's fine. This isn't... I was really only using this to clash so that we could just get some damage out and win the clash without worrying. This shouldn't be too much damage. Okay, she doesn't stagger either. Only 9 damage is great. Okay. As long as Ishmael wins this clash. Yup, okay. Alright, and she got a crit with that. That's good, that's good. Not bad, not bad. So how much is this gonna do? Shouldn't be too much. 25? Oof. That's, or 27 is a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, now we can go ahead and start using clash counters with Rodion. Okay, let's do that. What does Jilu have? 30 SP, gain up to 500 shield. This unit does not drop below 1 HP. And then it's all just the same, the regular effects, huh? Honglu. Honglu still can't clash. He only has a skill. Honglu only has a skill 3 still. You know, 15 SP, inflict singing. Alright, well, he'll have to do this, I guess. Don Quixote. How's Don doing? Don Quixote has 3. Okay, Don Quixote can actually go for this AoE right now. Yeah, that should be good. Ryoshu does not have her Strider Mouse, so we gotta get that up. We'll have her... Ah, God. Well, she can't win any of these. I mean, this is the best chance that she has. That's the best chance that she has. Heathcliff. He has the Time Ego, but I'd rather save that. Oh, God. Okay, well... Heathcliff only has skill 1s, which is whatever. Neutral, sure. Neutral, sure. And then Gregor... Gregor will also attack Chiyu, I guess. I don't know, man. Nice! Nice! Good job, Ryoshu. Okay, so Ryoshu now has her Strider Mao. It's gonna be a little damage, but that's fine. Honglu will be okay with this. There's no way... Yeah, there's literally no way he can lose the clash. He has one more dialogue, which is nice. Alright, here we go. Alright, not bad. The 5 sinking should be nice. This shouldn't be too much damage. Yeah. How much? 21 damage? Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. We can heal that off. Alright, and Don Quixote has her AoE, so... And she's gonna go back into positive sanity right after this. Oh, huge! That's what we like to see, girly. That's what we love to see. Unbreakable. Ah, that hurts. Oh, that... Oh, no! Okay, he did... Okay, he lost the dialogue, but he revived, so that's... Oh, God, Heathcliff. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, God. I knew I should have clash countered. I knew I should have clash countered with Heathcliff. Okay, there goes the Heisho. Hopefully, shouldn't take too much damage. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, who's staggered? It's Honglu and Heathcliff. Youch. Alright, well, we can go ahead... Oh, that's unopposed? Wait, why can she not clash with anything? Oh, because she doesn't have the speed. Of course, Ishmael doesn't have the speed either. Alright, whatever. We can do this. Dawn can go for another ego to steal. Yeah, she needs to get that. Ryoshu needs any of these. Fuck, I don't know, man. I guess we'll just go with this for you. And then Gregor can go for this one. I don't know, man. I mean, I can't do anything with these. Both of my guys are staggered, so it's like, what can I really do? I'm kind of fucked here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Dawn is losing a little bit of SP, but it's whatever. We just gotta keep pushing through the fight until Honglu gets enough dialogue so that he can get rid of the shield, and then hopefully we can defeat Chiyu. Oh man. This is a rough fight, but we're doing our best. Okay. That's fine. That's all against shield damage, which is whatever. Nope. Wrong. Incorrect. Nope. And the reuse is good. Reuse is good. This hopefully shouldn't stagger Gregor at all. Oh my god, wait, why did that do so much? Wait, excuse me? Do you want to run that by me again? Why did that do that much? What? Oh god. Okay. That's okay. Heathcliff is fine. Oh god, who is this against? It's against Ryoshu. Ah, shit. There goes Ryoshu. Damn it. This is really bad. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, this is rough, dude. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Okay, we have Yisang here, so that's good, but we gotta start using some skill 3s, I think. Honglu, do you actually have a clash? Okay, he actually has something to clash with, that's good. I do need one more tear stained sword in order to get that. I think Yusang should have this, hopefully. That's against Heathcliff. Heathcliff can take this one then. And then Ishmael can take the clash counter, I think. No, it's against who? Gregor. Well, if it's a counter against Gregor, then it doesn't really matter. We can just go for Chiyu. Okay. I want to see something. Hold on, skill. So she's using this. Prioritizes target with death right haste. Gain 1 assist defense. That's why, because she gets the assist defense. And that would be against what's her nuts, Ishmael, which is fine. Nope. 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 Wrong. That's fine. It shouldn't be too much damage, I don't think. It's fine. Okay, here we go. It's a little bit of damage, but once, I think once Rodion builds up her, stuff, nice from Honglu. Oh, he has his last coin. Okay, that's good, Okay, that's okay, that's fine, It's a little bit of damage, but that's okay, Alright, let's go Heathcliff. That's what we like to see. Okay, body's broken. Nice. Good going, Yisang. Nice. Okay, and then we just have Ishmael with the assist defense. Ishmael should get this with little issue. Nice. Okay, that's turn end. Good. Oh shit, wait, what is this? This skill attacks targets that aren't Honglu, uses the Heisho Mao branch to stagger every identity except for Honglu next turn. This unit recovers from stagger. Oh, and it's unclashable? Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Well, I guess we just go damage them, no? God, this is rough. I mean, what else can we do, really? It's just damage time. Alright. Oh, he just goes first. Okay. At least he didn't get his coins, so that's fine. Oh my god! Okay. I don't think anyone died. Okay, everyone but Honglu is staggered. Clash Lose cannot stagger with this attack, gain 24. Oh, shit. Well, I guess it's just time to clash then. Land of an illusion. Alright, Honglu, we got this. Come on, Honglu, you got this, buddy. Nice! Nice! Okay. Do this. Oh my god, man. This is rough. This is a rough fight. Alright, that's good, that's good. And this does... Oh, all of his coins don't get anything. Oh my god, this is minus 50% damage? Jesus! Who died? Was it Gregor? Gregor died. Gregor died. Oh shit. I have to get out of negative sanity mode as soon as possible. I have to get out of negative sanity mode as soon as possible for Rodion. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. Okay, we can have Yisung get this. Dan Quixote won't corrode, will she? No. Charge count deal. You know what? It's fine. We need to build her up a little bit more. Heathcliff has Dullahan soon, so power counter. Yeah. Oh my god, man. This is rough. This is so bad, dude. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god. Nice. Nice going, Rodion. Nice. Nice. Okay. This shouldn't do too much damage, I don't think. This is A-okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Rodion is A-okay, and she gets her, last tier stained sword, so we can go ahead and start stalling with her power counter until we get her skill 3 to do massive damage. Nice! That's my Heathcliff right there. That's what we like to see. Huge. Oh, let's go Yisung! Nice! Okay, the sinking damage should... Okay, sinking damage wasn't a bunch, but it's fine. Let's say okay. Nice. Okay. And then Ishmael gets this. Okay, now... I see the... Okay. Oh, right, these are negative coins, so I have to be careful with, Heathcliff. Okay. You know what, I'll have... Oh, God, wait, who is this against? It's against Heathcliff. Shit. You know what? We can do this. Actually, hold on, if I corrode, or if I overclock this, then... Okay, who is this against? This is all against... Yeah, this is against all of... This is only against the enemy, which is great. I'll have Ishmael take this. She's gonna stagger next turn, but it's... fine. It's okay. It's fine, it's fine. Power counter that with... No, we'll power counter this one with you. Dan Quixote can take this. Honglu will do that instead. And then I guess the sewing target just for... Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright. So, Heathcliff should be a-okay with this, because he's gonna lose tons of sanity, and that means that he'll be able to, do a lot more damage with his skill 3 next turn. Nice. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's fine. And then we have Ishmael who's going to take this. Ishmael is going to stagger, which is unfortunate, but it's a sacrifice that must be made. I mean, literally, she's like one tick away from being staggered, so it's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. That's a-okay. Rodion has this because she's goated. That's my girl right there. Nice. Good clash counter. We're playing more buffs. Nice. Let's go, Honglu. Nice. Okay. So Rodion has her skill 3 next turn, which means that we'll be able to do major damage against Chiyu. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. That's a-okay. Where is... Okay. So now that we have this, we can go ahead and just... Yeah, she can do that. Heathcliff is at 0 sanity. He's favored. You know what? We'll do this instead. We'll do that. Barber can get this. And then Don Quixote... Oh, that's unopposed. We'll do this. Don Quixote, I think, can take this one. This one is against Heathcliff, and then this one is against Rodion. Rodion will be fine, I think. She's mostly gonna do... What is it? At 1,000 sanity, he loses his stuff. Okay. Honglu can't clash with that. And I need to build up more Tremor with, what's his nuts? With, Yusong, so we should be a-okay with that. Okay. Heathcliff is going to lose a little bit more SP so that he can use his skill 3 next turn, which will be helpful. And then Rodion is going to heal up all of her SP right after this. And do tons of damage. Okay, she lost that, but she gets one more reuse. Nice! 389 damage with that is crazy good. And he's at negative 29 sanity. She's gonna probably get staggered, which is fine. That's fine. She'll be okay. But this means that she's gonna heal all of her sanity, and then we can use Pursuance to heal the turn after. Oh, he's in panic! I just realized he's at panic because of all the sinking that we applied. Oh, this is so nice. Nice. Alright, let's go, Honglu. Nice. Okay. Good sinking. Alright, he's at 45. So Rodion is staggered. We just need to make sure that she doesn't get hit with anything. Okay, we'll have, I think... Yeah, we'll have Heathcliff take that. Don Quixote can get this. Yeah, Don Quixote will just do this to go into negative sanity. Ishmael can take that attack. Honglu can get that, and then this is against... Can Honglu steal this? No, he doesn't have enough sanity. Shit. Oh, that's bad. Well, I mean, if we can do more damage... If we can do enough damage to stagger... To stagger, Chiyu, then we should be fine. Yeah, Heathcliff's got this. Yeah, that's my guy, Heathcliff. Okay. How much? Should be pretty decent amount. 108. That's pretty good. Heathcliff is also probably going to get staggered here, which is fine. That's fine. That's okay. He doesn't die, though. That's the important part. That's okay. Alright. Oh my god. Wait, does Ishmael get staggered here? No, she's fine. She's okay. Okay. Honglu will go ahead and get this for more sinking. Sinking doesn't really do damage right now, which is fine. This is gonna hurt a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Nice. Not much damage. So Don Quixote is gonna go into negative sanity right after this, while Rodion is in positive sanity. Nice. So the Magical Arcana, Seneshi. Oh, we did it! Oh, okay. We got him down to the threshold. Alright, cool. Whew. That was rough. Jiahuan lets out a frustrated sigh. This is unbearable. What an utterly vain exchange. As I said earlier, what Hongyuan needs is a realist at its helm who knows how to pursue the practical interests. How do none of you understand that there is nothing more, nothing less to
to it than that. Those who are so busy living and dying need their immediate and tangible interests to be fulfilled. It doesn't matter if they're just delusions or fantasies. All they need is for someone or something to enable them to visualize and witness their desires and dreams. That is all there is to it. That is not incorrect. Yet, Jihuan, while your way is sound in reason, it is hollow. Then, Brother Chiyu, what say that you walk the way of humanity and righteousness? What did you see? What shape did my way take in your eyes? I saw fervor, burning, like fire, melting many things away with its warmth. Fire that melts. So that is what you see. If you indeed walk the way of humanity and righteousness, then what does it mean to be virtuous? You have said it yourself. Years of fell deeds have shaped the valleys that devoured men. People have accepted the broken, iniquitous establishment as reason, as part of immutable nature. And in this malformed existence, the hearts of men were cooled and hardened. But benevolence, the true humanity, and righteousness is what softens the calcified heart. Daguanyan demanded me silence. Do not ask about that day. Do not try to learn more of that day. It was but the consequences of forbidden avarice. Pitiful, yet deserved. You weren't the only one who was forced to let everything float away, Xiaobaoyu. The difference is that I never did let go. But there was nothing. There was nothing but an infinite, bottomless darkness. All I could think of was that I wanted someone to hold me and tell me that it was all going to be okay. The elders could be stern from time to time, but they cared for me more so than anyone else did in Daguanyan. Enter now, little Baoyu. The revered Zhanren await. I wanted to let it all out. All of it. Everything that I witnessed, but never should have been made to. The ecstatic screeching of the eldritch things, the echoing hatred of the dying and the dead, the wailing universe. Laughter, shouting, screaming, then nothing. After today, nothing good will ever happen to me again. This is the moment that will rest me from slumber every morning. And every night, it's going to drag me from sleep. So please comfort me. Tell me that everything's going to be okay. Tell me that I don't have to be scared anymore. Welcome, little Baoyu. I have not watched anything as exhilarating as that sight in centuries. The beginning was the most enjoyable part, the one that pathetically clung to her life, scrambling away from the chaos in spite of his twisted ankle. Oh, it truly is fascinating how a mere crawling human could be so engaging to watch. The entity from the outskirts conceived and born from the Kong mother's womb. Certainly we reached adulthood swiftly. Truly it was a most magnificent sight. I'll not soon forget the glint of hunger in its eyes when the reproductive instincts kicked in. Did you see the contortion of the mother's face when she saw the creature burst from her womb? Madness took her swiftly. Indeed, and what a dramatic finale it was. To watch the claws arrive just in time. They have exceeded our expectations indeed, leaving quite literally nothing behind. It was just as we had heard. A most heavenly offering it was. We shall reminisce to sustain our amusement for months to come with this rare gift of yours. Baoyu, oh dear little Baoyu, you are our family's peerless jade. Its shine is like a mirror and a window that reflects to us what lies beyond the iron threshold of the Tiekan temple. Do persevere to cleanse and shine your light. Ensure that its glint is unmarred by cloudiness. What are you doing, big brother? Come on, your kite's flying away. Go catch it. And do what? Let it float away to wherever the wind takes it. Over yonder, on a small field, I made a burial of flower petals. I collected the petals and blossoms in my flower pouch and gave them a pretty burial. That way, even when they return to dust, they'll still be clean like they were never ever here. Right? And now that I've buried them, I found myself freed from the suffocating, endless flood of colors. Only then could I smile.
Jiabao Yu, you have abandoned your way in Daguanyan. But this way of mine, I learned beyond Daguanyan's hedges. It taught me patience, gave me peace. Desire bereft of humanity and righteousness begets only self-immolation. Yet desire guided by adherence to the way maintains its embers. If fire does not rise to meet the darkness upon its descent, all roads shall converge on a path with nothing but nihility at its culmination. So what lies within, Jiabao Yu? What has slumbered, nestled within you all these years?
I buried it all, brother. On the same day the peach blossoms whirled like in a gale.
Indeed, only I alone enter the crater. Thus, I am the only one who may lift myself out of its depths.
What Hongyuan needs. Little Bao Yu, you cannot save everyone. I know I can't save everyone, but at least this one person who's about to fall, please. Is kindness. To be kind is to care about one another, to embrace those who suffer. It is to cry alongside a grieving friend. It is to join in laughter when they are elated with joy. It needs the warmth of kindness and gentleness.
Your words flow like a vast, winding river that wishes to bring all of existence into its gentle embrace. Yet kindness alone, while it may illuminate those who surround you, will never be enough to embrace all those who need it. Not to mention how unbecoming of the Lord of Hongyuan it would be for him to weep and guffaw at such little, insignificant things.
That's not true. Honglu continues, his voice carrying more confidence than it did a moment ago. If people can see, feel, and share the same sorrow and joy they see in others, and if that moves them to hold one another, even if it's just one other person, everyone can be moved to embrace someone, to share the warmth of a fellow human, even if I can't hope to hold them all by myself.
That was quite the lacking answer, given all the time I have granted you. But it suffices. In nihility, everything becomes consumed by the monotonous, gray meaninglessness, but an empty canvas can be painted anew.
Jia Yu, you've been waiting and prodding this whole time for these wishy-washy platitudes. I just don't understand.
That idiot's drivel could not be further from what is meant to, from what it means to rule. Kindness can't give people the satisfaction they desire. No, kindness has ever saved any lives, nor did it ever fill a starving stomach. You can't change Hongyuan with such foolish flights of fancy. Jia Huan, you need only walk the path of your own choosing. But in this room, I shall pursue my own idea of true humanity with clarity, without a moment's hesitation.
What are you doing?
It means that I will forfeit the family hierarch evaluation.
What?
There was a shocked, hushed gasp from the speakers. Now, only Jiabao Yu and his clan must remain. Should you choose to forego the same choice that I am about to make, then prepare to spill much blood. But it is not the throne of the family hierarch you have come here to seek, is it?
Ha! You know me well. My goal lies far beyond this insignificant squabble surrounding who becomes the next hierarch of Hongyuan. But I don't appreciate being told what to do by someone who presumes he has some sort of control over me. Beneath your mask of unscrupulousness and temperamentality, you are someone who pursues nothing but the extremes of reason and logic. And I believe your reason would leave you to forfeit here as well. You know something. You're all disgusting hypocrites, the both of you! This stench of hypocrisy follows you both and haunts every meaninglessly convoluted word born from your deceit. Kubo, we are leaving. I will forfeit the game as well. I've already collected more than enough of these stupid coins. Brother Chiyu? You are like a tuft of cloud, floating high up in the heavens. Yes, clouds do not bring suffering to trees, to earth, or to anything. It is not a force that tramples. How bizarre. Jia Chiyu walks past us, making his way toward the exit of this room of his own accord. But clouds cannot do more than that. To embrace a fellow human as divine by the shape of humanity and righteousness you spoke of, you must walk the earth with your own 2 feet as a human yourself, not float by as a lofty tuft of cloud. Mind this as you open your own path. With that, Jia Chiyu unfastened the rope from his waist and handed it over to Honglu. A huge bundle of coins, several times greater than the sum of every coin we've collected so far, jangled heavily. Wait, but why? Jia Chiyu left the room without saying another word. Jia Chiyu and Jia Huan of the Jia family have both been simultaneously eliminated from the game via forfeiture. Hold on, doesn't that put us in first place? What's wrong with that? I'd much rather come in first than second. That's not the problem. We're here to pick up that golden bow from the treasury, not seat Honglu in the throne of the family hierarch. As the sinners were chaotically scrambling from this unthinkable turn of events. Wait, there's someone out there who's still trying her damnedest to become the family hierarch. And she still hasn't given up. Looks like we all have a pretty good picture of who's gonna be our next hierarch, huh? There's only 10 minutes to go till the evaluation is complete. Hey, guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sometime later. Thus, the family hierarch evaluation has come to an end. I extend my admiration and congratulations to every candidate and their clan for their exemplar participation in this event. So, is this actually happening, right? Someone tell me how this is actually happening. I implore upon all those present to accept this sacred outcome with grace. The victor will first descend to the Tiekan Temple and pay their respects to our revered elders. Then, upon returning to the surface, they will march to the first floor of Dagwanyan and assume the seat of the family hierarch of Hongyuan. I'll be honest, we're all still trying to understand how we actually got here. The following are the final results of the family hierarch evaluation. 3rd place, Juan of the Jia family. My lady, please compose yourself. There are many eyes. You have a certain dignity to uphold. 2nd place, Bao Yu of the Jia family. I knew it! Have you an inkling of why he has done such a thing, Honglu? No, I don't know. What the hell are you guys all talking about? Well, all's well that ends well, right? No, that's not... I don't... But why me? Why would I... In 1st place, our venerable hierarch of the final victor of the family hierarch evaluation. I'm Jichun of the Jia family. I'm really the next hierarch? The games ended with a hush, devoid of even the perfunctory applause to mark its closing. Jia Chiyun stood dumbfounded, still processing the situation. And I still had no idea what Honglu was looking at. That's how the family hierarch war came to a close. That's my goat right there! Jichun wins! Yippee! I love Jichun. And we actually had her on the team. Damage contributed. Yeah, definitely Faust. Who contributed the least? Yeah, Otis of La Mancha. Yeah. Well, hey!
The family hierarch has been chosen! Congrats to Shuchun! Nice!
Let flourish from my back the pinions of flight, to chase the parting blossoms, their wilting voyage a sky-high plight. Where at the edge of heaven does it lie, this flower mound? I bury you today, for you have passed on. But when will I be buried when I am gone? I bury the petals under people's mocking laughter. But who shall be burying me then in thereafter? No one will cry at my burial mound, for as morning springs die and blossoms wilt, they all float away and turn to silt.
Alrighty, boys and gals, grab your cups, on my mark. Long may Jichun reign, the family hierarch. Long may she reign. Once all the guests had taken their seats, the banquet hall became packed, crowded, and chaotic. Except for where we were sitting.
Long may she reign.
Come on, guys, really? No one joined in on that cheer? We gotta celebrate the occasion, stuff ourselves with gourmet food, play games, get wasted. How else are we gonna recharge for the next mission?
Yet I have...
Oh, right. I wonder if Sod's written something to congratulate us. Hey, did anyone send us a letter or something?
We haven't received any notes, let alone a letter.
Rude. We're the team that came in second, you know? Rodya grumbled. I wasn't sure whether it was this poor servant or the oddly silent Sod she was calling rude.
Bao Yu, are you hurt? Any scratches? No, I am unhurt. I was so anxious throughout the evaluation. Just what errant fancy has taken hold of you to risk yourself in such a dangerous ordeal? So, how did you get to the banquet hall?
Aha! Thou wishes to hear our tale, then? Forsooth, were I to bestow a title upon this adventure, I would call it, In which Limbus Company claimeth the most glorious honor of attaining the ranking of the runner-up in a contest of might and wit. Now worry thee not, for this tale shan't consume much of thy time. To recount a few highlights of this adventure, one might call attention to the merciless march of walls closing in. Verily, some might even recall the interminable onslaught of rival candidates. Yet these triflings have all failed to smite us down, for we are...
It seems that she has misunderstood my question. My intent was to ask by which means of travel you have come here. We took a palanquin, mother.
Hold on, I want to listen to our voices again. I love her. I love her so much. She's so funny. Oh, Don Quixote, my beloved.
I see. Then I suppose you are yet to have visited the Revered Jianren. Shouldn't you pay your visits to them first, don't you think? They must be so anxiously waiting for you, to hear about you. Yes, I'll visit them soon. Though I don't believe they're exactly waiting to hear about me. So, you've come back safely. Dayu! You're okay! Yes, I've gotten much better. As luck would have it, the injury was not so severe as to require using the life insurance. So, what are the circumstances that led you sitting here?
Aha! If thou wish to hear the tale in which...
We were carried by a palanquin. Come again?
Don Quixote, I think she's actually asking us how we managed to come in second place.
Aha! Verily? Yes, that was indeed my question. Please tell me what has transpired during the game, if you wouldn't mind.
Then? Yeah. Feel free to get the ball rolling. Oh my god. I love her. Wait, hold on. I want to listen to her voices. She's so insane.
Then I shall do as thou askest. Ere embarking upon this tale, one must first explore how we were made to convene in the fated chamber along with Jia Chi Yu and Jia Huan, that discourteous cur. Thereafter, the dialogue's complete. Jia Chi Yu all of a sudden departeth the chamber, taking his entire retinue alongside him. A most puzzling decision, wouldst thou not say?
Oi, quit screaming every bloody sentence in my ear.
Thus, At the climatic finale, we were the only ones left in that room, alone with over 100 coins that Jia Qiyu had left behind, as he and Jia Huan both suddenly elected to forfeit from the game. Well, what now? At this strange turn of events, we all stood around, aghast and dumbfounded. Even Ishmael was stuttering, just as confounded and lost as anyone else was about what happened. So, claiming these coins is gonna shoot us up to the top of the leaderboard, right? But why? Why'd he dump all these coins on us? Lash, you know this is the 5th time you've asked that exact same question, yeah? I don't have a clue either. Brother Jia Qiyu really is hard to read. I see that your expression has grown a touch brighter, Honglu. Has it? Perhaps something has been unshackled from within. I just didn't think I'd ever say anything like that. Is kindness. To be kind is to care about one another, to embrace those who suffer. It is to cry alongside a grieving friend. It is to join in laughter when they are elated with joy. It needs the warmth of kindness and gentleness. Your words flow like a vast, winding river that wishes to bring all of existence into its gentle embrace. I thought I'd already let all of it flow past me a long time ago. Honglu's expression had changed, just as Yi Seng observed. There was a degree of surprise shown towards something new, but it was also the smile of someone whose burden had suddenly been lifted. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine we'd find ourselves with enough coins to come in 2nd place, let alone 1st. Hey, that reminds me. At that moment, I'm pretty sure we were all thinking of the same person. Wait, there's someone out there who's still trying her damnedest to become the family hierarch, and she still hasn't given up. Holy crap. I almost got pancaked. Are you alright, my lady? The heck are you guys doing here? Oh, man. Hi. We've been looking for you. What? What? Somebody translate, please? Why is everyone giving me that funny look? Sometime later. You're just giving me all these coins? Totes! We're cool now, right? No hard feelings? Jichun and Wei couldn't appear more serious if they tried, despite Rodya's chummy attempts at breaking the ice. What the hell is this? Is this your way of showing pity? What kind of... Here's what I think happened, Jichun. Brother Qiyu isn't trying to seat me as the next hierarch by giving me all these coins. I believe he gave them to me because he's anticipating that I put them to good use. So no, this isn't pity. I just feel that they'd find more use in your hands than mine. Don't you dare presume this will suddenly make us even. You owe me much more than this, brother. You owe me time. My lady expresses her nigh unutterably fathomless gratitude. Normally, Jichun would get irritated whenever Wei butted in, but she appeared to have grown calmer. Much calmer. Instead of lashing out with her usual exasperation, she only stared at the tall pile of coins with a quiet but conflicted look. Funny. Now that I'm looking at all these piles of coins, it feels like I'm looking at all the rooms of Daguanyan. I used to hate that sight so much as a kid. But I eventually grew out of that feeling, stopped minding that scenery. I guess that's when I decided to leave Daguanyan too. The family hierarch, huh? Can I really be a good hierarch to Hongyuan? Yes, you can. Here you go again. For once, think before you speak. Time to get up, Jichun. The family hierarch evaluation will end soon. What are you doing, Heathcliff? Giving that camera the finger. What are they gonna do, disqualify me? Game's over, you twits. Alas, with eyes shut, with my mind's focused sharply upon that image, the vision cometh to me. Oh, there cometh the roaring applause. There was no audience, no applause, nor dramatic stage lights to celebrate our success, but we still managed to neatly and comfortably secure both 1st and 2nd place, nonetheless.
which means that we managed to successfully complete our objective here at the Family Hierarch War. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Gregor, who took the reins of Don Quixote's epic retelling after she left mid-explanation to share her adventurous tales with the servants, finished the story. I see. So it was Jiachi Yu. I'm still having trouble understanding the choice he made. Why did he just give it all away? Perhaps the part of Jiachi Yu's past we witnessed, and the life he lived beyond the hedges of Daguanyan of which we do not know, have created this schism of understanding between us. The same kind of separation responsible for my misunderstanding. I initially thought he was just some dangerous guy with a lot of hatred in him, but there's definitely something else going on under the surface. Doesn't seem like he's here only to take revenge against Daguanyan either. But I doubt he never considered vengeance. I'm sure he's killed those who took his family away from him again and again in his head. Maybe he still hasn't let go of it completely. It must take a lot of effort to keep all of that simmering resentment under the surface. Sinclair muttered in a placid yet almost imperceptibly trembling voice. Yeah, I've got no clue what's going on in that bloke's mind, but he didn't seem like the type to give up so easily. I agree. We should continue to stay vigilant of his presence. Well, anywho, what really matters is that Ji-chun's gonna be the next hierarch. And not only that, we came in second in the contest. Mission accomplished, huh? It appeared to me that Rodya was already in a post-mission mode, as though the golden bow was already in our hands. So, I'm just saying, in case you think we're already out of the woods, we should probably cool it with these early celebrations until we actually accomplish the mission. Nah, no way. They wouldn't boldly lie to our faces like that, would they? I feel like I just jinxed it. We were really down to the wire this time, to be fair. And I'm not talking about us. Ji-chun, too. Ha! That's what I say. That's what they say. It ain't over till it's over, lad. Oi, I think this is a prime opportunity for you to head over to those pompous swords from earlier. Now's your chance to really take the piss out of him. I don't think that's necessary. Not every candidate we ran into during the Hierarch War was here, and those who were present were either quietly glaring down at their tables or pulling their hair out and muttering to themselves. Anyways, Ji-chun, congrats! You big shot family hierarch, you! How's it feel to achieve your lifelong dream? Oh, what's the first thing you want to do, I immediately clocked you as a special one when I saw you back at La Mancha Land. We weren't half bad as partners, huh? Let Wei not be excluded from this round of acknowledgements, as he has contributed much in the service of Miss Ji-chun as well. Your unwavering determination was most inspiring. Yeah, right? Never give up. Always see things through to the end. Verily, verily, thy sentiment rings most true. Thus, share the tale of young Ji-chun and Limmer's company with the rest of the city, shall I, so that every soul may one day learn of our adventure most stupendous. I shall personally see to it that every single citizen hears of it. Oh, I love Don Quixote. She's so silly. Doesn't have to be every soul, you know. Well, I can't help but feel a smidge of pride after all that we've been through together. So, well, congrats. Even Ishmael joined in to impart a sheepish congrats. But, guys, Ji-chun's not here. It seemed that in their excitement, they all failed to realize that Ji-chun herself was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, that about makes sense. Ji-chun's left for the Taken Temple to have her ascension to the hierarchdom confirmed by the elders. I see. Thanks. Also, would you mind telling us stuff like that sooner? Eh? Hold on. I know that bloke. Heathcliff rolled up his sleeves before striding full speed towards someone. Uh-oh! Oi! You there! Got anything clever to say to our faces now, smart ass? Yeah, smart guy. Nice to meet you again. And kudos for getting what you came here for. Is that what you wanted to hear? Ha! For all your boasting about knowing who deserves how many coins and whatnot. Look at us now! Guess who came in first? Well,
My coins have circulated from hand to hand and landed in the hands of the one who truly deserved them. Which clearly wasn't you guys, given that your team's just a runner-up. You little... Let me tell you something as my final token of appreciation. Storm clouds are gathering, and I'll be making landfall soon enough. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Try to enjoy the party while you can. In no time, you'll find out what everyone's been hiding in their hands. His concerning reply put a pause on our celebrations. We then slowly observed and took in our surroundings. People were talking, negotiating in serious, hushed voices. Some were constantly and anxiously running their hands through their hair. We also noticed some servants running to whisper certain messages to their masters, who in turn jumped to their feet before hurriedly leaving the banquet. Looks like we're the only group who are even remotely enjoying anything. Sure, it's a banquet, but Shichun, our higher-up girl, isn't even here. Everyone's acting all shifty and suspicious. This party sucks! Rodya whined loudly, as she chewed on a shrimp with just as much gusto. I must express my regrets for the state of affairs. Daryu apologized as though she's somehow responsible for this. Well, I do have some minor tricks of my own that could entertain you. I learned a lot of things as a child. Blade dancing to be one of them. Oh, for real? Let's see. Hey, what the hell? We're here as guests, remember? Don't be a jerk. Hey, Bao Yu.
Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, that's scary. Oh no, who is that? Please tell me that's not Bao Chai Please tell me that's not Bao Chai dying. Oh no. Momentary power vacuum. Uh-oh. Who's here? Oh, Joy Bao Chai! Yippee! It was Joy Bao Chai who approached us so carefully.
I'm really glad you're safe, and congrats on making it as the runner-up.
Her demeanor had completely shifted, her chipper attitude nowhere to be seen. Now she was more anxious than anything, as her eyes darted around nervously.
But I
hadn't known her for too long, but I knew this wasn't like her.
I know I'm supposed to tell you this. I know I'm not supposed to tell you this. Mother really pressured me to keep these things a secret, but I couldn't just keep quiet about this. Not with you.
Okay, big sis Bao Chai. What is it?
It's,
Her eyes glanced down to her restlessly fidgeting feet, then to Dayu, then back to her feet. It was a while before she could look at Honglu in his eyes again.
Bao Yu, are you, like Mother and Jiamu said, really going to come back to Daguanyan and become engaged to me?
Her eyes dart away as hastily as she wraps up her sentence. Something tells me that this wasn't what she was really trying to tell Honglu. There was something that was left unsaid, like she made a last-second swerve from what she was really about to say.
Yes, if that's what everyone wants.
But there's no hesitation or fear of regret in Honglu's reply. Fireworks. Oh.
To be with you, it's almost like you're back here for good. It's so pretty, isn't it? Yes, it is. Remember when you told me that I smelled fragrant, Bao Yu? You know, I couldn't stop repeating that to myself once I returned to my room. Back then, I always made sure to shower myself with the most expensive perfumes and fragrances of Hongyuan. Except that day, I didn't have the time to put on any of it. So I was in a hurry to return to my chamber, to the place where hundreds of bottles of rare, luxurious perfumes were waiting to shower me with their fragrances. And that's when I ran into you. My mother, she sent assassins to kill you, didn't she? Why didn't you say anything when you saw me? Big sis Bao Chai, many people have tried to hurt me, tried to lure me into a trap. I could have asked them why they'd say or do something like that, or why they'd hurt me so. But even if I did, they wouldn't have told me why, and they wouldn't have treated me any differently had I asked. So I don't bother asking. So I'm just another one of them to you. No, actually, this isn't what I'm here to talk about.
Bao Chai smiled again. It was a forced, awkward smile.
Bao Yu, you're the runner-up, right? The results are now locked in. So, now might be a good time for you to leave Daguanyan. No, you have to leave. Right now. I don't know what it is you're looking for to find in Dagwanyan's treasury, but you can just send someone from your clan to pick that up later, right? Miss Baochai, what is the meaning of this? What is something about to happen here? I've gotta go now. Mother will realize what I'm doing if I'm gone for too long. There's a conspiracy to commit treason against Dagwanyan, isn't there? Bao Chai was trying her damnedest to find an excuse to retreat from the conversation, until Honglu asked her this simple, yet piercing question. She froze in place, her eyes widened, perhaps out of horror, perhaps out of panic. I don't know all the details. I just overheard Mother and the other relatives talking. Bao Yu, if you stay here, you'll get caught in the crossfire. So many forces are... Her eyes restlessly darted left and right through the entire exchange, searching for any listening ears. Just what could have made her so afraid? I can tell you're terribly scared, big sister. But you've come to warn me anyway. I won't lie. Your departure from Dagwanyan is so painful. But the sheer thought that I could lose you forever is like being stabbed through the heart. Joy Bao Chai, I do appreciate that you thought to warn us ahead of time, but you didn't actually tell us anything about how, when, or what the danger is. Ishmael prodded with a grim voice. You need to tell us exactly what this treason entails. Is someone planning to challenge the results of the family hierarchy evaluation? Is it a conspiracy to overturn or nullify the results? Well, excuse my intrusion in this discussion, but I believe that this is as much as Miss Bao Chai can realistically divulge regarding this matter. Leaking such family intelligence is already an act of treason against her own house. Outsiders may find this difficult to understand, but given the gravity of what she has already shared, you must understand that she has already told more than she safely could. Jia Huan, I don't see him here. That Jia Chi Yu's guy's not here either. Fellas, I'm getting a real bad feeling about this. Given that you have specifically mentioned so many forces, one could come to suspect that you are referring to the presence of forces foreign to Dagwanyan as well. Faust asked in a low voice. That's... Yes. This is now beyond what Dagwanyan alone can handle. When did he... Big Brother Chiyu? Bao Chai looked at us, then at Jia Chiyu and his faction, then took a few stumbling steps backward. I really have to leave now, Bao Yu. I shouldn't be here anymore. Then, I must excuse myself as well, alongside Miss Bao Chai. Please, you have to stay safe. Did she advise you to leave Dagwanyan with haste? He did not look away from Honglu, even as Bao Chai hurriedly walked away. Gaze unshaken, interested in observing no one, nothing else but Honglu and his actions. I thought I had a lot of questions to ask Chi Yu if we were to ever meet again. But now that he's actually right here, I couldn't recall a single word of it. Do you know something, brother? My lord, Zhigong tried to butt in, clearly perturbed, but Jia Chi Yu raised his hand, and stopped her. You must already be aware that this banquet is but a distraction from the fact that the currents have begun to shift. Her advice is sound. It is also true that now is the only time you could escape this place ere the storm arrives, should you wish to save your lives. But I doubt you've come here to just confirm that for us. Correct. Zhigong let out a deep sigh before explaining with a defeated expression. Once the family hierarch properly ascends to the throne, it becomes a hopeless endeavor to measure when the next great shift in power shall come. One must remember that the prospect of a long wait for the next evaluation, the end of which has not been and will not be in sight, oft-times stains men's patience with lingering avarice and causes it to fester into possessiveness. Is it not the most predictable thing that these rotten, grasping hands are loath to lay down their arms and accept the results with grace? Would those hands not deem it much more favorable to seize and change the results by force? Yeah, we all know you read we all know you read the thesaurus. So basically, there's a truckload of dumbasses out there who are bent out of shape with how the family hierarch war turned out, right? And they want to change the outcome by force. But our one and only Zhichun's already been chosen as the family hierarch. Like, it's final. What happened to the family hierarch being the seat of absolute power here? What kind of treason can they even hope to commit if they aren't even willing to flip this old entire system upside down? The only things that have been determined are the rankings of the candidates. Strictly speaking, we are still waiting for her appointment to be completed. I'm not fond of your word games, lady. So that's why I couldn't smell those beasts anymore. I see. I understand now. Odit? I don't even see a trace of them, even in a place as crowded as this. The Heisho are gone. Even the ones that have been following you like shadows. The measure of might in Hongyuan lies in the number of Heisho pack branches one wields. The family hierarch maintains control over at least 3 of those branches. Yet, who holds the leash when the throne of the hierarch is vacant? So like I said, Jichun's the gears of your mind are ponderous, slowed things to turn, aren't they? Have I not already given you the answer that her appointment is still underway? Huh? But, wait, then, who's the family hierarch now? In the brief window between the former hierarch's abdication and the new hierarch's ascension, Hongyuan has no lord. Is that correct? That's when I suddenly recalled what Jia Yuanchun said as she announced the results of the family hierarch war. The victor will first descend to the Taken Temple and pay their respects to our revered elders. Then, upon returning to the surface, they will march to the first floor of Daguanyan and assume the seat of the family hierarch of Hongyuan. Then, what of these masterless Heisho? What are they doing now? Nothing. And that is precisely what the present predicament revolves around. Look around you. Do you see how the shadows have descended on every corner of this place? They are the beasts that have melded into the dark for their hushed respites. So all Heisho branches are currently neutral. Wait, what? Then, does that mean Daguanyan becomes completely vulnerable every time this happens? No. This would not have come to pass had a different individual been made to ascend. Jia Jichun, that girl, has no substantial foundation, a base to call her own. What clan she did have prior to the evaluation scattered to nothingness like grains of sand in a gust. It's entirely reasonable to assume that, as long as the hierarch-to-be is yet to gain control of her Heisho pack branches, they have a good chance of overthrowing her. My lord, the Whisper office has arrived as well. I see. Things were way more dire than I thought. But what's Jia Qiyu doing here now, chatting us up now of all times? Pay attention. There are those who seek to enter here, and those who seek to stop them. R Corp's second part. X Corp's expedition order of excavators. The Thumb's underboss, the accompanying capo, his soldatos, and their various subsidiaries. R Corp's second pack. X Corp's expedition order of excavators. The Thumb's underboss, the accompanying capo. Then there are the Jialan guards, the Indigo guardians of the Jia family. K Corp's special excision unit. N Corp's new league of 9 literateurs, and numerous fixers and clans. And those are just the ones that I've been informed of. Most of them are waiting, biding their times outside the walls of Daguanyan, or are soon to arrive. But the Thumb's forces are already engaged in melee with my army. Some factions of the Wang family have joined the defenders, but it is uncertain how much longer they can hold out. And should the de facto leaders of each of the major families say the word, it is likely that the R Corp and K Corp and X Corp may soon choose their own sides in the war. Damn. What? Is that reliable intel? Why would they... Many here believe that the title of the family hierarch is simply a different name for the Lord of Hongyuan. It is a belief that many forces beyond Hongyuan's walls share. In other words, this isn't just about Daguanyan. There are forces from the other nests and districts seeking to sponsor a different prospective hierarch to expand their sphere of influence here. Correct. The cigarette slipped from Gregor's fingers. Otis's face darkened with grimace I'd never seen in her before. 8, 9. I have thus counted over 9 different powerful factions among the ones thou hast mentioned. This is too much. As fortune would have it, only the Thumb has deemed it appropriate to act. But Lei Hang, the capo of the Thumb, poses the greatest threat. He is one of the 10 blades of the East, and his might is formidable to any foe. I shall meet him in Blade as planned. He must be the only one leading the charge against the gates. If what you say here is true, then this is no mere treason within a wing. Otis hissed in a low, menacing voice. Which family spearheads this treachery? How many wings are backing them? Nothing is certain at present. The tangle of allegiances and bloodlines is a knot that cannot be undone until the dust is settled. It will only take a single whistling arrow for chaos to engulf Hongyuan. The forces that have gathered here have drawn their bows, and the moment one of them lets loose, it will only be a matter of time before it becomes a full-scale war. And when it does, the crack that has formed in the walls of Hongyuan will widen. Vultures of the city will smell the rot and tear into the wound to pilfer the boluses and the recipes. The smiling faces, the corpse, the yakshas. I must also emphasize that the ring will never let such an opportunity slip. This conflict will utterly lay waste to the lives of the common folk in Hongyuan. The fire has already been conflagrated beyond the competition amongst candidates. That is why this fissure must be mended ere it spreads. Should the tone of the hierarch remain vacant, should this instability be prolonged, then the wings will march to war.
Well, that's ominous.
No way. I don't believe this. The consequences will be about as far-reaching at the very least. Such is the weight of Hongyuan's family hierarch. It holds as much power to save countless lives as it does to take them. The banquet hall was quickly starting to become barren as people began to hurry away. I don't have any direct memories of a wing war, but even I could feel the prickly goosebumps rising from my skin. The air in the hall was quickly turning razor sharp. Then, brother, what is it that you expect us to do? I am of the belief that all of you are, collectively, the key to overcoming this tribulation. The key? Hurry her ascension to the throne. Jia Jichun should still be at the Taikan Temple, where the Jianren reside, preparing for the ritual of ascension. Given that the Jianren must be utterly oblivious to the circumstances outside their chamber, there is no way of knowing the time it might take for them to officially name her the next hierarch. And they will not be swift, as entry to their chambers is not permitted only to the family hierarch. There is no one to relay this message to them.
But there is another. Sorry, excuse me. There's another who is permitted to enter the temple. Jia Baoyu. When the hierarch takes the throne and seizes the leash of her rightful Heishos packs, she should have more than enough might to ward Daguanyan against the invaders. And when the invading forces realize that the family hierarch has returned, they will retreat. The spark of war should shrink enough to be snuffed out with a stomp.
My lord, I must beg your forgiveness, for there's still doubt in my heart. How can he be the key? My lord, I know you not to be one to engage in such gambles.
It is better to gamble than to allow this opportunity to slip away in vain.
Rodyan's speech bubble. Yet I must beg your forgiveness once again, for I insist that your mere presence here is a waste of time. You mustn't tarry downstream. We must rise to the fortune head and cut off the stream from its origin.
Zhigong looked at us and Jia Qiyu anxiously. You needn't consider this a waste, for it is a worthy task in my eyes.
Had you followed the blueprint of the painting I had initially drawn for the family hierarch war, we would have already arrived at Taken Temple via alternative methods.
Alternative methods? Zhigong, that would not have resolved anything. It would have only caused further loss, no more. And I wish to make one thing clear, that this is but an offer, a plea, not a command. For one mustn't do what does not move their heart. However, Jia Baoyu, you may not have realized this, but I have already gambled once with you as my hand during the family hierarch war. I sought to draw your true humanity forth, to have you wear it on the outside. And the reply you gave me then, the one that emerged from behind the obscuring veil of clouds, was proof enough that it was certainly no waste of my time.
Why do you seek to involve yourself in the politics of Hongyuan, brother? Neither Hongyuan nor Daguanyan bind you any longer, not by cause or force.
It was a long undertaking for me to uncover the truth of the ruin that came to the Kong family. At first, my heart was engulfed in fiery wrath. Daguanyan had to be uprooted from the ground. For that, every single person of power or influence in Daguanyan had to be killed, their throats slit in vengeance. Or so I thought, once. But I learned from a worthy teacher. That is when I realized this wrath was burning my body to ash.
Then, did your fiery wrath extinguish?
Had I truly attained enlightenment, found all there was to understand of the nature of this world, Jiabao Yu, then I would not have given you the power to elect the hierarch. I am still but a student, a seeker of the answer. Yet, I do not wish to let chaos devour this land when I have the means to save it. Thus, once again, I ask you, when you decided to relinquish the coins to Jia Zhichun, what was it that moved your heart? Certainly your heart had changed enough then not to simply hand them over for the simple reason that she desired them.
You must know this already, brother, but the children of Dagwanyan have no such thing as birthdays save for myself. When a child is born, they aren't celebrated. They are hidden, concealed for years in the dark, so that the competition wouldn't take notice of a new rival. Jichun was one of those children who had never experienced a birthday before. She didn't even know what it meant. So when we were young, whenever grandmother would hold a banquet to celebrate the day of my birth, I dedicated that day to Jichun. Aww, look at them! Aww, they're so cute, the children! Because it's nice to have your existence celebrated once every year, for no other reason than the fact that you exist. But when I stopped leaving my room, when Jichun and I grew distant, the secret birthday parties we shared also came to an end. She probably doesn't remember any of it now. She was too young then. But if I could give this to her, to make up for all of those years lost, then I thought, maybe she would be happy again, just as she was then. Now that I'm looking at these pile of coins, it feels like I'm looking at all the rooms of Dagwanyan. I used to hate that sight so much as a kid. Can I really be a good hierarch to Hagwanyan? Or Hongyuan?
Did Jichun like the gift as Honglu wanted her to? We had no way of knowing.
Does that answer satisfy you, brother?
It was not your answer that I had sought. It was to see the way your heart stirs, and that was proof enough. I had never met these Yanren. I had never met this Yanren, the self-proclaimed enlightened ones, before, as I was not permitted entry to the Tiakan temple, but I know of their existence. And what I have come to learn in my observation of Hongyuan, and in the city itself, gave me certain ideas of what form the hierarch ascension ritual might take. Had you not surrendered yourself, you could have deduced what the ritual entails.
Are you saying that something bad may happen to Jichun?
This may be a hasty speculation. From a certain perspective, this may simply constitute a rightful ascension of the new hierarch. But I want you to be there, to behold with your own eyes what it entails. My wager in this gamble was that you indeed had the potential to achieve that purpose, and that the faint warmth in your heart I had once seen still gently burned.
You want me to achieve your purpose, brother?
No. Your own purpose would not be the same as my own. Such a pursuit would be devoid of meaning. The decision is yours, so decide. Well then, I guess we gotta go stop a war then. We're gonna have to help Jichun and stop this goddamn war. Jia Yu, we gotta save this doggone earth. Or no, it's a Jia Baoyu. We gotta save this doggone earth. Alright, here we go. Let's go, chat. Let's do this. Jia Yu and his forces left the banquet hall to assess the situation, leaving only me and the sinners there. Our only remaining task is to receive the golden bowl that we are owed. That much is a given. Retrieve it, and our mission here is done. We only need to wait for the LCA for extraction. None of you know, let alone understand what the War of the Wings is like. To rush out into these unknown waters is nothing short of impudence. We must not entertain the idea. Alas, if our meager strength may be sufficient to prevent this war and save the lives of many innocents, then I wish to do as that man hath said. No,
It is in our best interest that we do not get involved. Don Quixote, I will speak to you plainly, as I trust that you have regained some sense as to how this world works. War is not just another incident or quest to be resolved. Your sense of justice may shine like a beacon in times of unrest, but war will crush and grind it into the dirt, indiscriminately as it does any life caught under its boot heels. Lady Otis, I have also lived through my share of wars. Even still, Jia Qiyu's path is that of justice. Thus, he shall have my support. How are you still so... To fight for the pursuit of justice deserveth not thy scorn, nor ridicule. 'Tis no short-sighted tantrum. 'Tis but mine adherence to pursuit of a certain responsibility of those who can. Otis, I've also had my share of the war, so hopefully you'll let me put my 2 ons in. Battles and wars aren't the same thing either. You can't see the crashing waves of intense emotions in battles when looking at it as a great flow of war. But all that built up heat is what becomes a flow, not the other way around. It never is. Jia Qiyu wished to convey to us that the levees are beginning to crack, that the fractures must be filled forthwith before they rupture. While the words you speak may contrast one another, the intent that pushed the both of you to speak is shared, that the war mustn't conflagrate beyond what has already occurred. It is. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for summing it up, Yuseng. Otis's assessment would have been correct had the discussion concerning our participation been about a war that has already progressed beyond a certain degree. However, accepting Jia Qiyu's suggestion and preventing the war from expanding beyond localized skirmishes could bring greater benefits from avoiding it altogether. Yeah, this could also give them the opportunity to destroy and uproot all the iniquities of Hongyuan. Well, I don't know if that's what Honglu wants, though. But even if Jia Qiyu and his people are strong, there's just too many of them. Do we really have a chance against all of them? If I'm being honest, we simply can't know. We don't have the time to meticulously analyze every facet of the situation. Manager of ours, if I may. Yuseng carefully began as the sinners' opinions began to clash and fracture. As you must have observed, the sinners failed to find a common ground. However, though narrow my vision may be, it appears that there is not a single sinner whose insight is born solely from their emotions. There is sound reason behind every suggestion that has heretofore been presented. Thus, it is difficult to gauge the validity of each of them. This must not be an easy decision for you. Thus, Yuseng paused, taking his time to carefully select his next words. Then, after a subtle nod, he continued. Dante, perhaps this judgment belongs to Honglu. Perhaps I speak at the risk of not knowing my own station. However, should we allow this opportunity to slip away, Honglu may never leave that smile of his behind. You must see it as well. That Honglu's smile is but a different shape of sorrow for those who have no tears left to shed. What Yuseng was trying to tell me was clear as day. So what must consider as the manager. It isn't a discussion of wars and battles. It's not a pragmatism of the measurement of the pros and cons. A manager has to support their team. Faust. Once again, I have nothing to offer but objective information and suggestions, strictly from the corporate perspective. Dante, given your position as the manager of the LCB team, it is recommended that you continue to follow the plan outlined by the LCCB. Retrieve the golden bow and quickly arrange a safe extraction for you and your team without unnecessarily involving your team in a high-risk operation. That's, however, Faust continues, slowly. But if you believe that you possess enough persistence to endure all that it entails, and if you believe that your role is to lead them and us to the right path, then I will follow your lead. Thank you. Now the answer must come from Honglu's own mouth. Looks like things really got out of control. Sorry, Dante. Hey, earlier during your dialogue with Jia Qiyu, the conclusion you arrived at didn't come out of nowhere, did it? There must have been something that brought you there. In that long conversation, Honglu was finally able to give an answer of his own, and the biggest reason he could was, at first, I didn't think I'd be able to give a real answer to Brother Chiyu's questions. But suddenly, like a thick fog clearing, something emerged from the haze of forgotten memories past. What I gave as an answer was that something, and I realized what it was only after it had left my mouth. That word must have been burrowed deep within me for a long, long time. Kindness. Because I wanted to believe that kindness was enough, that it could truly bring change to Hongyuan. This is not about us. It's about you and Hongyuan's future. So I think I'll leave the decision up to you. Ooh. Honglu was never the type to clearly state his beliefs. He usually did as I asked without question, without even the smallest complaint. He did not speak of pain when he suffered, nor did he cry to us from agony. His eyes remained unshaken, even as he witnessed the countless deaths and injustices committed before him. The eye that lets everything float away. The accepting eye of someone who has resigned himself to the reality that everything that exists has an end. I wait patiently for him to speak. Dante, Honglu, who only ever quietly accepted whatever life threw at him. I want to go to Tiekin Temple, where Jichun and the elders, where the Jianren are. I think Jichun might be in danger. Danger, as in her life might be at risk? No. I think her life might be the only thing that's not in danger. Thinking back to what Brother Chiyu told me, I'm afraid that I might lose the Jichun I know forever. For the first time, he speaks of the path he wishes to walk. Honglu's jade eye gazes beyond the walls of Daguanyan. Like Brother Chiyu said, at this moment, I'm the only one who can freely open the gates of the Tiekin Temple. I want to be there to watch Jichun become the hierarch, so that if something dangerous were to happen, I can put a stop to it. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I had a feeling that this would be your decision, Executive Manager. Our judgments are shaped by our upbringings and environments. So, for you, Executive Manager, who has only the time spent with the rest of us to reflect on, it is understandable how you could come to this conclusion. I keep disappointing you, don't I? You haven't. Not yet. Otis replies sternly. Well, it ain't much our style to just sort off after picking up the golden bow, ain't it? That's... Yeah, you're right. Ishmael agrees with Heathcliff for the first time since forever. Well, I know I might have come across as kind of harsh or snappy earlier, but hey, there weren't any hard feelings, Otis. I would have kicked you in the shin had I considered your entire speech to be senseless drivel. Otis and Gregor, whose stances were always diametrically opposed, have stopped shooting bitter remarks at each other. We're all growing more familiar with each other. Perfect. Then let's do this. And in that strange air, we found our purpose. I will send out my best blade, Jilu, in the same direction. She will not accompany you, but she will rendezvous at your destination nonetheless. Didn't you say earlier that the Heishos all become masterless or something? It is a long story, but let me just say that Jilu is an exception. Hold on. What about you? At the moment, stopping the underboss and his primary officer, Lei Hang, is the most pressing concern. Zhigong and I will take to the main battlefield at the gates of Daguanyan and install them. The plan was now in motion. There was nothing more to discuss, and we both walk away to our destinations in opposite directions. My lord, I have seen that smile many times in the past. That is the smile of a hollow shell. Do you truly believe that a man such as him is capable of moving in genuine dedication to the cause? Each heart has a different cause that moves them. How can one speak of the fathoms of a lake when all they have seen is the water's surface? That's my goat right there. This Canto has been amazing so far. This has been so good. Honglu actually learning to, like, speak his own truth as a person. So good. So fucking good, man. Oh my god. So nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and edit our Rupture team back to normal. Why are you Barber? Shouldn't you be? You should be someone else. She should be... Which one is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Yep, Shink Association.
You're regular. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, yeah. All of our guys are good to go. Don Quixote's support passive is for charge. That's right. I forgot that Dawn only has charge on her. If I do this... Yeah, we should be good here. I could use Honglu, but I don't feel like it.
We have to go through here if we want to take the fastest path to the Tiekan Temple.
Looks like it leads underground.
Oh man, are you sure this is the fastest path? The heck are they doing over there?
Well, seems to me that it's exactly what I hear. Blocking our way. Well, I never thought it was going to be easy. Looks like I was right. Stop right there. Turn around and leave, now. You won't get a more generous offer than that. You do well to do as I say.
The family hierarch war is over. They announced the results for all to hear. So on whose orders are you attacking us?
Naive girl. Do you not know that powerful forces are already gathering here at Daguanyan? I doubt that little pipsqueak even got to meet this young Ren. She's probably bleeding out somewhere along the path by now. Looks like a bunch of third-raters decided to work together, huh? Do you really believe that you could retake the Hierarch with your puny forces?
You're the ones who are committing this tantrum of a treason because you just can't accept that you lost. Besides, what do you mean retake the Hierarch? It's not like you ever took her from us. You can't even proudly speak the name of your master. He would have been the first thing you announced if you believed your cause to be just. Your very actions are those of a thief.
And why would we need to announce our cause for a ragtag band like yours? Destroy them all! Oh, buddy, you don't even know what you just got into. I got Heisho identities. You're fucked, buddy. You're screwed. I should be using Heisho Ryoshu for this, because that will allow us to have, that'll allow us to have, 7 characters, as well as have, like, a full Heisho team. Right, not bad, not bad. Thank you, Ishmael. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, okay. That's what I should start doing now. I should start... Oh my god. Really, Gregor? Really, Gregor? You know what? We'll just keep going with Resonance to see if we can get anything good. Maybe Gregor might be able to do it. Oh! Oh, he actually won the clash. Nice. And that's why we don't always listen to struggling. Nice. Okay, Jichun is still at 0 SP, which is fine. Favored, unopposed. Well, that's only favored, then I'll go ahead and just do the Resonance right here. Yeah, we'll do this, and then the green. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I should start bringing my support Ryoshu now. Nice. Nice. Good from Rodion. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. There's more! Oh, brother, this guy. I can't believe it. Gregor almost has guaranteed crits, so we can have him do that. Jichun is still working on stuff. You know what? We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll do this for Don Quixote so that she can get her magical arcana. That'll be good, methinks. Okay. Ugh. Nice. And die. Thank you, Otis. Sorry, not Otis. Faust. I really want Heisho Otis, honestly. Heisho Otis and Heisho Ryoshu I want to add to the team, because that way I can replace, My team idea is that... Oh my god, Gregor he didn't get the coin? My team idea is that it's going to be all the Heisho and then the bad end ID for Honglu whenever that happens. That's pretty much my idea for the for my guys. Alright, here we go. Let's win. Oh, buddy, you don't even know what's about to happen to you. You don't even know what's about to happen. Yeah, you're fucked, buddy. Hate to tell ya. Yep. Nice. Nice. Very good, very good. Ow. Oh, Dawn, please. Please, Dawn. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then she gets Arcana Slave. Nice. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Oh, Gregor! Please get your coin. Oh my god, this man pisses me off. You 14-year-olds are pissing me off, so I'm disabling the comments. Nice. We just have this. Nice. And then Rodion cleans up. Not bad, not bad. Nice. That's pretty good. Good to see, good to see. Alright. Yeah, it makes sense that Faust was the most damaging. The will to change. Ooh, that sounds fun. Where is Ryoshu? Use Girly Pop right here, and then I'll go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, damn it. Hold on, wait, I want my order to be cool. I want all the... Okay. Yeah, this is cool right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what happens. Alrighty, so Gregor needs his snake arms. You can get this. You can get this. You can get this and this. Don Quixote needs her magical arcana, so we can just go ahead and use these. We can just use these skill 3s like turn 1, so that way we can go ahead and get all of our unique statuses and stuff. Yeah, you get him, Don Quixote. That's my goat right there. That's Girly Pop. That's Bestie. Okay. Nice. Now we have both of these available, which is nice. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Oh my god. Faust, how did you lose? How did Faust lose that? Alright, whatever, buddy. Whatever, buddy boy. Whatever, friend inside me. Yeah, I really want this Ryoshu. Oh, she didn't have enough speed to do that? Oh, Don Quixote didn't get her attack off. Alright, nice. Not bad, not bad. Nice. Let's do these. Do that so that we can go ahead and get some more resonance. And Greg can just do that. Yep, that's cool. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Alright, cool. Alright, nice. Good from Gregor, good from Gregor. Yeah, she can get that. You need one more. Alright, she can actually get that. Get another thing for Dawn. Another magical arcana for Dawn, so that when she uses her skill 3, she'll be A-okay. Nice. Nice. Let's go, Gregor. Is he actually gonna get this coin? He got the coin! He did damage! Let's go, Gregor! I can't believe it. He actually got the coin. That's crazy, dude. I believe that Faust's identity is, Faust's Heisho identity is based on, Jilu, right? I'm fairly certain. It definitely seems like it. Okay, Don Quixote doesn't have her stiff, but that's fine. 14, that's good. Use this, that's good. Let's get some gluttony resonance up in this bitch. Alright, cool. Should be A-okay then. Nice, good from Ryoshu. Nice, good from Ryoshu. And then Faust. Oh, that's the power counter. Okay. Alright. And then the skill 3. Yeah, that about makes sense. Alright. Time to just kill this kid. Later, loser. Nice. Get him, Don. Yeah, get him, Don. Nice. And then there was one. Fairly certain that this is the last guy. Yeah, that's my goal right there. Let's go, Rodion. Not bad, not bad. There! Okay, and then there was one. Alright, you got it, buddy. You got it, buddy boy. Nice. Oh, man. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Alright, cool. Easy. Alrighty, we got this.
Whoever your poor master is, I can tell by the way their minions behave that they have no hope of ever taking that throne. You'd be surprised by how much the lack of a just cause harms morale, fool. You're the one to talk. What just cause do you have? Just how high and mighty is your... Oi, shut it and listen. At least, we actually want to change something about this place. I'd say we've a more just cause than you bastards, whose only thought upon hearing that awful bell is, how can I expand my real estate this time? Both of you always speak with such conviction, Otis, Heathcliff. Gathering an army is the easy part. A leader's true qualities are revealed only when the time comes to actually lead their men. I see. So it's your long experience with war that shaped your confidence, Otis. Because my life couldn't be any further from any battlefield of war. Or maybe I was always surrounded by wars, both large and small, in the back streets, and I was just sheltered from them. I've done nothing but watch from a distance, so I don't suppose I have any right to speak. I wouldn't even know where I'd begin. This seemed like the perfect moment for Otis to brag about her experience, but she fell silent at that remark. Alright, ain't anything too complicated about it, mate. If it's shot, it's shot. Don't think twice about it. Like the lad does. Like, me? For a while, Sinclair continued to ask Heathcliff if he really was talking about him. I haven't ever walked down this hallway accompanied by so many other people. I usually walked alone. Why? Didn't you take your servants with you? Sometimes I did, because I was scared to go there alone, but I learned something as I grew older. It's that my heart is most at ease when walking down this road alone. Why? I imagine Honglu slowly walking down this hallway alone with a dark expression. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Tiekin Temple. I was the only one who was allowed to freely enter and exit. The family hierarch can technically be let inside, but even grandmother couldn't enter without their summon. Wait, Jiachi Yu wasn't being metaphorical? So, why are they called a Jianren? Are they actually some supernaturally enlightened blokes or something? Yes, they endured the time of suffering, opened their eyes to the secret to freedom from aging and death, and eventually attained enlightenment, earning themselves the exalted title of the Jianren. But is that even possible? What happened to them still searching for the answer to true immortality? Mate, you're bottling up again, and that makes me nervous. What the hell are we walking into? At least this place feels more tranquil than the world outside. It's quiet and it smells nice too. I could almost forget that there's a war about to break out beyond the premises. We're lucky. Not many people know the actual path to reach Tiekin Temple. But at least there's less chance of us running into any outside forces here. Can we not with the foreshadowing? Can we not with the foreshadowing? Oh, I love this. I love this ragtag group of people, of dumbasses. They're so awesome. Yeah, we did it. A ridiculous idea. Oh, that sounds fun. Ridiculous. You look ridiculous. Alright, let's go with Ryoshu once more. Yeah, I really wish that I can get that. I'm definitely gonna summon for Wei Yi Sang, because I know that he's gonna happen, and he's probably gonna be a good support for Family Hierarch Ishmael, for Hierarch Ishmael. So we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, it was indeed a foreshadowing. It didn't take very long before another faction appeared before us. Stop! Who is your master? What are you doing here? Because we have a place to be. What are you doing here? You're working for Jiaqiyu, aren't you? Trying to visit the revered Janren. You're trying to speed up the Hierarch Ascension ritual, aren't you? Nice try. Ask the right questions, and we'll just tell you all about our plans, won't we? Greenhorn. I know you're all lost. You've probably been going in circles for hours by now. Yeah, this place is irritatingly large. Just point us in the right direction and go back the way you came, and I won't give chase. Give up on your ridiculous idea of ushering in that hopelessly inadequate girl as the family hierarch. We already heard that one before. Might want to get some new material.
Oh, it's over for these bozos. Oh, they're fucked. They're so fucked. Yeah, alright, buddy. You wanna, yeah, we'll do this. Do that. Don Quixote can get this, and then these two can get those. Ooh. Oh, please, Rodion. Thank you. Jesus, she just barely got that. That's fine. It only attacks the main target, so it didn't really matter. Okay, Gregor had to guard, which is fine. He lost his flash, but he won't have up. And then the counters are gonna come in. Oh no, they didn't counter. Okay. Alright, Faust doesn't have enough speed for that, unfortunately. On a pose still? Dude, what is with these people? What is with these people? Alright, whatever, buddy. Whatever, man. I guess if that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, we got this. Alright. Nice. Alright, cool. Okay, so yeah, Ryoshu is at this. Oh my god, one-sided guard. What is wrong with these people? Why do they not allow me to use my guard? You know what? Fuck it. I'm resetting both of their Strider Mao by using their skill 3s. I don't care at this point. Alright, let's get Don Quixote her passive as well so that she can get some more magical arcana. Arcana? Beat. Nice. Nice. Okay, good damage, good damage. That's what we like to see. Ryoshu doesn't have any... Yeah, Ryoshu doesn't have any SP because she hasn't built up anything. Oh, that's right, she didn't have the speed to do that. Nice. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. Get him, Gregor. He did crit, so that's nice. Oh my god, wait, Rodion is already at guaranteed crits? Damn, girl. It's crazy. Okay, well, if that's what she's gonna do. Yeah, we'll do this. We should be A-okay. Merceau should be able to get this out of the way. Nice, good stagger, good stagger. He hasn't been killing with the attack though, so... You know, tis whatever. Oh, Rodion needs to get her snake arms. Oh, she only has one snake. Oh yeah, because of the guaranteed crit. Nice! Oh no, never mind, she has all of her snake arms now, because she had tons of crit. Never mind, she's all good on snake arms. Gregor, however, does need to... Oh no, he's fine. You're at 11, so that's A-okay. You can get this, you can get the guaranteed crits. And then this. Alright, cool. We should just be able to kill everybody here. There's just no... Oh, is this... Yeah, on the guy with 1 HP, she uses the skill 3. That's awesome. Nice. Mark of Villainy, which is always nice. Ooh, nice. Nice stagger, nice stagger. Alright, dead. Cool. That was easy. Alright. We're starting to make progress. So I think as long as I don't get stuck on any bosses or anything, I should be able to complete the this tomorrow because we've only got a couple more stages. That, and if the story doesn't take too long, of course. Because the story could also take a little while, so, you know. But hey, I'm kind of just waiting for Wei Yuseng to be released so that we can hopefully add him to the team. He's going to be a good Rupture addition, methinks. Oh, they just start up. Okay, they just start up like this. Alright, good to know. Faust needs this. You can get this for your Strider Mao. She can get that, you can get that, and then you can get this. Or no, we'll just do this. No, yeah, we'll just do that. Whatever. It don't matter. I mean, these are chain battles, so it don't really matter. Oh my God, Ryoshi! Jesus Christ! Girl did not get any of her coins. She was not feeling like clashing today. You. Out of here, buddy. No crit, but it's fine. He has snake arms now, so that's good. Alright, so now we can go ahead and start doing some more damage. This is Merceau, which he needs. Nice. Let's go, Dawn. Let's go, Dawn. Nice. Beat. Shit, stagger. Yep, good stagger, good stagger. That's all good, that's all good. Wait, Merceau had bleed on him? I didn't even notice. Oh, he got the crit. But, I mean, he staggered, which is good, but at the same time, he got that crit, which lowered all of his poise. Same with Rodion, she's not getting much poise either. No, that's Gloom. Rodion doesn't have much poise, so we just gotta go for this. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay, not bad, not bad. How many more enemies are there? There are... Oh my god, there's a lot actually. Jesus Christ. Okay, Ryoshu needs... Ryoshu can't get her Strider Mount. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Vrodya has enough for her guaranteed crits. We just go for this for the Gloom. For the Gloom res. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh my god, has she really not gotten any clashes? Rodion hasn't gotten any SP whatsoever. What the hell, dude? That's crazy, actually. I was not expecting that. Alright, good kill from Dawn. Good kill from Dawn. Nice. I don't have fluid stack or anything, so I can't really do much with it. Do that. Yeah, she doesn't have enough speed, methinks. Alright, let's just kill. Oh boy. Well, these fights are going on for a while. I gotta get these guys to hurry up the fights, because I have to leave for work soon, man. Oh my god, she actually got a clash in, so now she has more SP. Wow. Oh, Gregor needs snake arms. I should do that. Gregor... Oh, he has enough. Okay. Oh, we'll do this. And then, yeah, we could just do this. Nice. We should just be able to kill this guy. I believe he's the last one left. Nice. Alright, cool. Easy. Easy wins. Easy wins. So, tell me, who's your master? You two. You've been in a war, have you? No need to deny that, I suppose. You can still tell, huh? And I learned many, many things in my war. A few hundred ways to convince a grunt to talk, for example. Too bad. Because unlike you, I have but one way to keep my mouth shut. The man who appeared to be leading the soldiers stabbed himself in the chest without hesitation. So he'd kill himself without even a moment's hesitation to protect his master's name. His master must be a formidable individual.
Or it could also be that he was under the influence of a suicide worm, an anamna worm that activates on an information trigger to manipulate the host's psyche to take their own life. Noticing that there was a previously unseen serious look in Honglu's eyes, we forged onward. A worm that makes you commit suicide. That's crazy. People just have that in this town. Alright, we're on to stage 28. I think... Oh, that's right, because I didn't bring support Ryoshu. My bad. My apologies, everybody. Okay. It's all good, it's all good. Alright. Ah, shit. That was a warning shot, sir. I heard you curse under your breath. How disrespectful of you to tell such a bald-faced lie to your senior. Apologies. Please, I humbly beg for your assistance in my absolution. Of course. Present your tongue. Oh, that incomprehensible exchange between the pair was soon followed by the sight of a severed tongue rolling in the dirt. Ew! The thumb. Please allow me to speak as my partner no longer has the means to do so. Your present company, including Manager Dante, their companions, and Master Jia Baoyu, may not pass beyond this area. What did he just call Honglu? Given the present circumstances, they're treating Honglu as Baoyu of the Jia family and not a sinner of LCB. It's logical to assume that the young master of prestigious house ranks higher than a soldado, who are just grunts of the thumb. Well, can Honglu just ask him to move then? Him showing us respect don't mean shot. They won't let us through. I've heard stories, but I didn't think they'd be this fixated with the ranks and hierarchies. It's almost to the point where it's just plain weird. Please understand that the underboss has ordered us to treat anyone passing this area as our enemy. Our orders were to execute all individuals attempting to do so anyway, including our former allies, so I implore you to please turn around and leave this place. We would greatly appreciate your cooperation. Sorry, we can't do that. Then, I'm sorry to say that we have no choice but to stop you by any means. Lei Hang, he must have set up this ambush. They were prepared. They weren't going to accept any other result than what they had in mind anyway. Taking into account Limbus Company's standards and LCB's position within their organization, you, a mere sinner mentioning Master Lei Hang's name, is a crime punishable by the removal of your tongue. No, your punishment will be with crushing your lower jaw. IF. Shouldn't have expected a trivial little thing like a soldado to know his place. You don't have enough tongues to lose for this disrespect. We're not getting anything out of them. These idiots will jump off the cliff if their superior told them to. But aren't they usually your favorite kind of people, Otis? There once was a time when I used to think highly of the strategic decision to maintain such a rigidly stratified hierarchy system. But now I know that it was never a strategic decision at all, but a brainless obsession of idiots who refuse to decide for themselves. Let's see if you can keep babbling like that when we cut off your tongue. Alright, buddy. Alright, friend. I hate to tell you, but, you're gonna die. You're gonna get killed, dead. Alright, let's see. That's fine. Favored power. Okay, cool. Everybody can get off their counters now, so that's good. Nice. Nice. Oh, he already used up his crit, which is fine. Nope. Nope. Wrong. Oh, she didn't get the coin. It don't really matter. Okay. Yeah. Gregor and Ryoshu just get guarded against, or just guard against that, which is fine. Alright. Nice. Nice. Both. Nice. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So now both of the Heisho have their Strider Mao. Ooh. Ooh. God, they're good at clashes, aren't they? Gee, oh my god, that's why, because they have so much they have so much whatchamacallit, so many coins. Well, we gotta start using higher power coins now that I see it. We gotta start using like skill 2s and 3s. It's fine. Oh my god. Oh, they got Rodion.
Oh, they stagger 2'd her? Oh, shit. They stagger plus her. Damn it. Okay. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, this is really bad. Hopeless and struggling. God damn. Okay. Nice. Good thing from... Okay. Nice. Good thing from, Nice. That's what we like to see, Gregor. Huge. Really? Okay. She's at 0 SP, which is going to be a little annoying, but that's fine. Okay. I need Faust to get that. Favored. Dominating. That'll be good. He is almost guaranteed. That'll be good. We can get these for you, and then this for you. Okay. Alright, let's go, Gregor. Crit? Oh, no crit. That would have been nice. We would have been able to get that out of the way. Oh, well. Nice. And then Ryoshu's gonna go against this one guy, which is nice. Oh god, I do not have any time after. Okay, so I don't have any time after this fight. I'm gonna have to leave for work right after this. Nice. Nice. Alright, cool. How many enemies? 12. Yeesh. Alright, well, we'll just have to do our best, I suppose. Gregor has that. Yeah, we'll just do this, I think. Or no, well, if it's absolute resonance, then that should help her out, I think, with the clashing. Alright. Faust should kill this one. Nice. Okay, Faust kills that one, which is good. Kill these ones. Kill the small fry, which should be good. Oh, please, Ryoshu. Oh, Ryoshu, why? Oh, she's fine, it looks like. Oh, Vrodian is almost... Oh, Vrodian is almost staggered again. That's bad. Okay. Oh, come on, girly. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good from Vrodian. She is getting demolished out there, though. She really needs to, She really needs to get her shit together, I think. Yeah, she has guaranteed crits though, so I can't really flack her for that. Alright. Oh my god, how did Ryoshu lose that? And now she's staggered, so she can't use her skill tree. Damn it. That's bad. That's fine. Faust should be fine. Nope. Wrong. Nice. Kill this guy, which is good. That's good. And Gregor, guaranteed crit. Oh, that's what we like to see, Gregor. Nice, nice, nice. Ishmael is still building up. Nice. That's fine. That's barely any damage at all. Yeah, Ryoshu is staggered, which is whatever. We'll do this. Right. The AoE attack from Dunkyote should be enough to get them off of us, so that'll be helpful. Nice. Nice. Alright, AoE from Dunkyote should be A-okay. She didn't have all her magical arcana, but it don't really matter. Nice. Nice, that's what we like to see, Dawn. Hell yeah. And then kill this guy too. Nice. And then Gregor's got this. So there's only a couple left now. Nice. Alright, that's the end. So I'm unfortunately going to have to cut the stream right here. As much as I want to continue going, I think I should have enough time tomorrow because I actually have a day off tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, same time as before, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. PST. I'll be able to finish up the Canto. So we could do that. I mean, we're really close to it. Next, oh, actually, I didn't do my daily summons. I should actually do these. You know what? Yeah, I'll do my daily summons really quickly. I was wondering why I didn't. I was wondering if I completed these or not. So let me just do my daily singles really quickly, and then I'll go ahead and end it. Okay, nothing so far. I think when the Honglu identity releases, I'll go ahead and use my my season 6 ticket. So we'll see what happens there. Aside from that, though, because there is going to be an identity with hold on, there is going to be an identity with Wei Yi-sang. So whenever Wei Yi-sang releases, I'm really going to go for him because he also seems like he's going to be like a good support for Ishmael. I feel like if he has stuff that gives if he has stuff that gives her like abilities and stuff like that, that would be really helpful, because that would, like, if he gives a lot of rupture count and just a lot of poise count to like allies, that could be really good for Ishmael, because that's what Ishmael is lacking right now. She's lacking ways to get poise count and then also just gain poise in general. It's kind of rough, but you know. But aside from that, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all had much fun while watching this. I'm gonna go ahead and list off my usual spiel. So remember, look both ways when crossing the street, don't get hit by cars, and have a good day.